Are you willing to sacrifice your life?
This is row 1, seat 1.
Well, this is nice. When did we start doing this? Nobody told me about this. I thought everything sucked now. Do you have a card?
You get COVID? It's over. COVID said, oh, I see you having a good season. It'd be a shame if I knocked over the microphone for those listening and not watching the video.
I'm going to, okay? Jada, I love you. Can't wait to see you, all right?
Luck is for dudes.
Oh, there is no one on that Broncos team that I love more right now than Von Miller. That man is an absolute goddamn legend. He could come into my house and fuck my wife, and I would say, thank you very much, sir.
Man to man, I don't know.
The mayor of New Orleans basically came out twirling the umbrella like, fuck Drew Brees and his wife.
Who'd you rather have sex with?
We would be.
I'm an island boy.
I'm a just island boy.
I picture
That's it.
Joey now on every Sunday watching Teddy Two Gloves, like that SpongeBob meme where he's like dried out with the eyes fucking like bloodshot. Like,
Ooh, yeah. That's the stuff, baby.
You shake my bones and you rattle my balls.
What the fuck are you doing, Phil?
Walk, walk.
You shake my balls and you rattle my balls. Dun, 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 dun.
And yet everybody knew exactly the part of the song I was talking about.
I died laughing. I listened to that like on the replay last week, live, like on the playback, and I was absolutely in fucking tears listening to that. I don't know why that just set me off.
But you know exactly. I don't know.
I knew
Everyone knows the
exactly what
song.
you were talking about,
Yeah.
but it was just one of those things. I was just like, it caught me so off guard that I was just like, oh my god, this is fucking amazing. And I had to put it in the intro, and I did, and
there it is.
that's what we got. Okay, yeah, so we're good. All right, well, welcome everybody to another episode of Row 1 Seat 1 live Joey Fats Radio right here on the one, the only, the New Bedford Guide. Thank you all for joining us on this glorious 4th of July weekend.
Sequel.
Sequel. It's July 5th, but fuck you. I still haven't gone back to work yet, so it's still a holiday for me.
I did.
Sounds like fuck.
I know everybody with normal jobs had to go back to work today, but we didn't. So
We
it was
don't have
all
normal jobs.
we don't have normal jobs, which is always, I'm okay with it sometimes.
Sometimes.
Not having a normal job, but let's get into it, boys. Thank you, everybody, for joining us first and foremost. Hope you all had a happy 4th. 774-992-8702 is the phone number. If you want to give us a call, we're going to be talking a lot about a lot of stuff tonight. We've got a lot to get into. We're going to get into the Celtics, the free agency rumors. Where's KD and Kyrie going? There has already been some massive extensions on a few players. We've got some videos of certain hot dog eaters attempting to break necks during a hot dog eating competition. If you know, you know. If you don't, stay tuned and you'll find out. We've got a bunch of fun stuff to get into tonight. This is going to be one of those kind of shows. It's going to be very freewheeling and very dealing. So get at us.
It's a dead time in sports right now. It's a weird time.
It's difficult.
It's baseball, and that's it.
It is a dead time in sports. However, it is a great time for sports because it allows us to just sit here and kind of talk nonsense for the next 2 hours, which is what we do best. I mean, we were about 15 minutes late getting on, but
It's okay.
10, but whatever.
Job.
That's kind of our MO.
I'm blaming work.
We're never really on time, but that's okay. That's all right because
Fuck it. Like I said, dead time is supposed to not really want to talk about, so we can be late.
This is a non-profit.
This is
This is true. This is
Quite
a
literally.
This is a non-profit organization here at Row 1C1. If you'd like to donate, by all means, go nuts. But otherwise, no, we don't make a goddamn dime off of the show. We do it for you. We do it to entertain you and talk about sports because that's what we like to do. So we'll have the Motorsports Minute. We'll have oh damn, I didn't update the ticker on the bottom. So let me see if I can get in. We'll do that. We'll do a little bit of Deshaun Watson talk. Which, looking like it could be
The original report was...
I haven't heard much since.
The original report almost a month ago now was that they were going to go for 2 years.
Jesus Christ.
They were going to go for 2 years,
Right.
and then if he does all his bullshit of like, well, you can't do this and you can't say that, and I don't know why I'm doing Kermit the Frog, but if you can't do all that shit.
This isn't Mahomes.
You can't do all that shit. So we're going to just knock it down to 16 games or 17 games. I'm sorry.
I heard like 6 to 8.
See, I don't think that's.
If he gives like a bunch of money back or something like that. I read it
I don't
quick.
know.
I didn't dive into the article, and nor do I know if it was a credible source. So don't,
It was a random guy being like, "So I know a few guys that like strippers."
And I think that this is
But it's difficult to say because you're really not sure of what to make of heads or tails at this point because you've gone to the point now where last year at this time we were like, you know what, you can't convict a man unless you see all the evidence ahead of time. And now it's gotten down the pipeline. It's gotten down the tube. We're getting to the end. We're getting to the chute. He's about to hit the water. And then his lawyer just comes out and says some crazy-ass shit like, well, I mean, it's not illegal what he asked for. It's like, come on. Like, the whole time you were just like, it didn't happen, it didn't happen, it didn't happen. And now it's like, who cares if he's a little funky? Like, it's like, you can't about-face that fast and then settle.
Sure you can.
And then
That's what
settle,
court's all about.
Didn't he settle with 22 of 24?
24 out of 26, I believe it was. Or 22 out of 26.
22 out of 26. I think 2 haven't.
We talked about
filed charges
it
yet.
We talked
Yes.
about it 2 weeks ago, and I don't exactly remember the exact numbers, but yeah, it was. He did settle with a good portion of them.
Yes, almost
Which,
all of them.
again, a settlement is not an admission of guilt. It is just simply
I don't
settling.
have time for this shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
I
it
ain't
also,
got time for your nonsense.
It also looks
Bitch, I
very
asked you to
suspicious.
tickle my
course.
gooch. I just wanted a little gooch tickle. Just a little tickle.
And then he does himself no favors by
tickle
going
the
on
balls. Swirl
famous
the penis.
celebrities' Instagrams and putting sweat and eye emojis staring at tantric massages.
He's like every time he sees a massage therapist. He's like, oh.
What's that emoji with like the tongue hanging out with the sweat?
Yeah.
That's him.
It's like that kid in class, that meme with the kid in class.
Yes.
And he's got like the vein
Yeah,
out of his
vein.
head, and it's
Yep.
like when you're staring at a fucking massage therapist.
Seriously, Deshaun Watson is like the definition of down bad.
Certified freak.
Yeah, yep,
7 days a week.
yep.
And then they show him. I don't know what they're doing in Cleveland. Like Cleveland shows these clips of him looking like absolute garbage. Like, why do they do that?
In his like 5-inch inseam shorts,
Yeah.
which I just don't get. I still don't get that. Why is that a fashion thing?
That's big now.
I know.
Short shorts are coming back.
I feel bad for the kid that I was.
Sexy boy summer.
He was doing incline bench. He was doing incline dumbbells today in his 5-inch inseam shorts, like with like 60s,
And
if
nothing
that.
fell out.
And I was over there like the 120s, like banging out reps. I was like, oh yeah, bro.
Was he the kid that didn't rack him?
No, I don't think.
Did
he
you
was
notice if it was him? Because I was like, oh,
I
shit.
was looking, but I
Yeah.
didn't know.
He was
Gym
right there. and I'm
etiquette is
like,
one of those things that I feel like there should be like you should have to take like a written test on gym etiquette. Like you should have to take a standard. Like you should have to like requalify for your.
This
license
was a
every
first
5
for me
years.
today. Yeah.
But yeah,
I've never seen that today. What this kid
Somebody,
did.
so at the gym, right? So we've got the dumbbell rack, and it goes like 5 through 70 on the top, and then 80 through 150 on the bottom.
Dumbbells.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dumbbells.
It's like a double dumbbell
And the
rack.
kid,
You know what I'm saying?
somebody, I'm not saying this kid did. I'm not blaming this particular kid who was just next to us, but he seemed fine. I don't know. He actually seemed pretty respectful, like he knew what he was doing. But the shorts were a little questionable, so we'll just leave that there. But
Men's fashion right now.
it's disgusting.
Did he also have a fanny pack like across the chest?
No.
Oh, he's
Actually,
missing-
there is one guy who wears a fanny pack in our gym though, but.
Yeah. Not this kid.
That's
The last
fashion,
guy I
man.
saw wearing a fanny pack in my gym was in like the mid 2000s, and he had his CD player in there.
Was it Gucci? It's all about the Gucci fanny pack.
No, this was like a straight up like I don't know. It might have been like Voight or some shit.
Wait.
But all
And,
right.
like it was a fanny pack, and he literally had a Discman and like additional CDs in there, and the guy was an absolute fucking juggernaut, like a relic from like the 80s, just like pounding out reps of 405 on the incline barbell,
Amazing.
and you're just like.
What a monster.
You're like, this man is he is a hero to everybody.
So go
But
ahead,
no,
I'm sorry.
so somebody had taken like the 50s and the 55s, and they just moved them down onto like the 110s and the 120s, like respectively.
On top of the
other dumbbells. Like it was too much of a reach for them to reach up here,
6 inches.
so they just put them down here.
It's a lot for some people.
And then it was too much of a reach for them to put them back here, so they just put them here. And I get over there and I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I'm like, who does this? This is absolutely fucking asinine.
I am
Like,
not
Right,
going-
because it was the 50s and the 55s, and I looked over, and that kid had 45. So I'm like, maybe he's like supersetting, and he's like putting them back and grabbing. I'm like, well, put them on the fucking.
If you're
put 'em back
supersetting,
on
you
the rack.
keep them next to you.
You
Yeah.
literally put them, but the difference of like 2.5 inches from like
Literally.
the rack to like the top of the other dumbbells was so negligible. It's like, oh, what was it? Too much work for you, bro? Oh no, I don't like to work hard when I'm in the gym. I just like to come in and do my sets, and I want to be big, but I don't want to be all like gross bodybuilder big.
Right. Yeah.
Creatine makes me rage out.
Trust me, bro. You're not. Yeah. Whoever this kid was, whoever you are, if it wasn't that kid, if it was, you
No,
suck.
it wasn't. It definitely wasn't the kid next to us.
Well,
at
that
the-
kid
at the
sucks.
particular-
Well,
Whichever kid it was, he sucks.
Yeah, the guy who did that is a fucking loser.
You've never
Yeah,
been to
really.
my gym where it's an adventure. You literally have to find 2 dumbbells together as if you're trying to fucking bring the ring from Lord of the Rings to Mordor.
Isn't
or
that
to
the
volcano.
worst? That was why we left the last gym we were at, which is now out of business, because we went to do chest one day, and
Oh, is this the plate story?
and we're just, dude, we spent the first 25 minutes we were at the gym looking for 45-pound plates because they were just scattered throughout the gym. Like,
No, you know where we found most of them? Guess. I'll give you one fucking guess.
Squat rack.
No.
you
we
would think
found
so.
most of the fucking 45-pound plates stuffed underneath a treadmill because when they do the grade, like the hill, it doesn't go high enough, so they stuffed them under there to give them more of a hill. So the grade, like
Who the fuck was training there? Ivan Drago?
fucking
Right.
morons.
Exactly.
That's who.
And then on top of it, they didn't have the wherewithal to put them back. They just left them there. Like, that is a Class A dick bag move.
Oh, well, that's an interesting move.
Yeah. Jelly Fats Radio, row 1C1.
How you doing?
What's going on,
Good.
bro?
How are you?
How are you? Who's this?
Not too bad. Not too bad. You know. Yeah, I'm on this side of the God's green earth, so yeah, I'm loving it. I'm still loving it. Living the dream.
Well, there you go. You're
Made it through the weekend.
Yep, you made it through the weekend. Got all your appendages.
It's the kid from the gym. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
You got all your
I had a
got all
question.
your fingers. Your liver's still in one piece. You're good.
I don't know about my liver being in one piece, but
Yeah,
worry,
right.
Don't worry, brother. Mine's been shattered for the last 20 years.
I'm 52 years old. I used to sing in a band. What does that tell you right there?
Yep, you definitely know your way around a bar.
Yeah.
Ah! The noise.
Anyway, I gotta ask you guys a question. In your travels, like, why is it that every time that I go to a fucking McDonald's, okay, honest to God, I've heard about this. Every time I go, and you might have gotten this question. Why is it that the fucking goddamn milkshake machine is always, the ice cream or the milkshake machine is always broken? What is it about that? Why?
This is a fantastic question. I think it's one of life's unsolved mysteries.
I think I know what it is.
Oh, shoot. Go ahead. Give us your explanation, Paul.
The fucking ice cream machine ain't broken, but the employees will tell you it is because it's a bitch to clean that motherfucker at the end of the night, and those pieces of shit are too lazy to do it. That's
Like,
why.
Not until we get. If you want this ice cream machine to work for 20, for the entire time we're open, we better be getting at least $15 an hour.
Yeah.
Now they're getting $15 an hour. They're like, nah, it's gonna cost you 25.
Yeah,
bro.
sorry, bro. Inflation, dog. I think it's because they're too lazy to clean it.
I don't know, man. It was easy. I worked there. I started my first job at 15 and a half years old. 16 years old up until about 17. And I used to wash that machine, and there was no, it was always broken.
Right, but I think guys like in your generation actually had integrity back then. You know what I mean? Like dudes who worked, they actually like wanted to do a good
34,
job.
35 years ago, it was a little bit different of a world. People actually took pride in their jobs.
35. How does he know that? Hold on. How did you know? Wait, pretty close. All right, yeah, you almost hit the mark, man. Sorry
Well,
about
you
that.
said you were 52, and 17 times 3 is 51.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
educated guess.
Yeah.
That's my dart playing experience coming into.
Yeah, no shit. Me, I'll sit there for 10 minutes adding up dots, and I'm like, fuck, just give me a
swipe it up.
calculator. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But, yeah.
I think it's corporate. I think it's corporate.
Do you think they do
I
it just to
think
keep the
it's corporate.
demand high, like to get people like coming back? Like, well, fuck, I need my fucking McFlurry, and I didn't get one this time, so I guess I'll have to go back again tomorrow.
Right.
Exactly.
It could be a ploy.
Exactly.
I don't know. One of my buddies,
What would corporate gain,
one of my buddies he's a longtime listener to the show, and he's a huge fan of the show. He always, at least like once a month, he has a post bitching about the ice cream machine being broken at
I
McDonald's.
know who this is.
Yeah,
Oh,
Stab.
okay, yeah.
I'll call him. He doesn't mind if I name him. But Thab he's always bitching about that. Always. And it seems like it's a chronic issue.
Didn't some dude on TikTok come out? I don't have TikTok, but didn't he come out and say the reason why the machines are always broken is because the machines are made by pieces of shit companies, and the pieces break on
Well, yeah,
purpose, and then it's
probably.
impossible to get the pieces that get replaced?
Oh, my God.
I have no idea if that's true or not.
Either that or McDonald's is just hooking up their employees with a really convenient built-in excuse to not have to fucking tear that thing down every single night.
Right,
They're like,
right.
you see this micro diameter? Broken. Did
Yep.
you just make up that word? Nah.
Yeah, the what was it the falafel? Like used the side fender from the side.
No, it's a lunar wane shaft.
Yeah, the lunar wane shaft. That's what it is. Yeah, the
Yeah.
lunar wane shaft is always broken.
Yeah.
And then the machine side fumbles, and then
Yeah,
we got
because the
then we got-
hydrocoptic marsal veins are
Yeah,
out of
then
whack.
we got big ass problems.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah.
do you have any sports related stuff you want to talk about, or I mean,
Actually, yeah, somebody has a, no, he doesn't want to talk, but yeah, no, I don't, man. Sorry about that.
Well, just ask him. It's fine. It's July 5th. There's
Yeah.
really not a lot of sports stuff to talk about, so you're helping us fill some probably what would have been dead
No.
air. So we appreciate the phone call.
No, the Celtics did their thing, man. They made it. They made it that far. Everybody's disappointed about, no, they didn't get the, nah, man, they made it. They're winners in my eyes.
True.
Look at the positivity. That's what
We
I
went
want
a
to
lot
see.
farther than most people thought we would this
I
year.
don't want to see Green Team as being like, this is bullshit. I want people being like, hey, I didn't think we were going to win, but I'm happy with it. We got there, one step closer.
Typical
Yeah.
Boston fans, just happy to be
fuck
there.
off.
This is the difference. I'm a Lakers fan, and anything short of a championship is absolutely bullshit. So, we
Dealing with
expect to
some
win.
bullshit for quite some time, haven't you?
What? 2 years now? Fucking suck my dick. I
Oh,
don't know.
screw the
Fuck you.
bubble. The bubble don't count.
Oh, okay. The bubble don't count.
But it's just like the shake machine. It's just like the shake machine. Think about it. They have us coming back again, over and over. They're gonna win it this time,
Well, yeah. I mean, it's if that's what Danny Ainge's ploy has been, it's working out well, and Brad Stevens is going to keep that going because Brogdon ain't getting you past Golden State. I hate to break it to you, but we'll see. We got another couple days on free agency, still starting to unwind here. I mean, starting to wind up before it explodes. And the first domino to fall will be probably a big one, and then it'll all be downhill from there.
Downhill
It'll be
from there, I
great.
guess,
It'll be
yeah.
fucking fantastic. I can't wait.
All right, man.
Well, thanks for the call, man. Appreciate you. Make sure you give the page a like and a share if you haven't already.
Give us a call back next
All
week.
right, man. All right.
Thanks, brother.
Take it easy.
So, I mean, the first call tonight is a McDonald's ice cream shake.
Dude, but
shake call.
he's hitting
I
it.
mean, listen, it's not wrong, dude. It is one of life's great mysteries. We always deal with this. Like, why is the shake machine always broken? Why are politicians always corrupt and talking out both sides of their mouth? Why am I always right? I don't know. These are like the great questions that we have on this show.
The last part is just not true at all.
I mean,
It's been disproven many times.
you think so, but
But I just want to appreciate when people call up, even if that was an attempt to derail or see if you can hang up on them, something like that. No, we do not hang up on people. People have called up. I miss the Socko
Gorilla
these
guys.
nuts.
Fortnite kid, the gorilla guy,
Where's the gorilla guys?
the Socko D's. Yeah, I mean Socko D's nuts.
That was the funniest thing. I died. I
We get plenty of prank calls on the show. It's nothing new to us.
But then they're like, and then we're like, yeah, what else? And they're just like, I wasn't prepared for a backup question.
They're like, shit, this I was expecting you to hang up on me 5 minutes ago and you didn't, so
I'm all in now.
guess I'm committed. And you're like, well, that's good. You should be.
They're like, so who's your favorite nude celeb?
But we were talking about, well,
Just go wild with it.
I mean, favorite nude celebrity.
Damn it! I don't want to go down this hole. Wow.
Who is
fun.
the one? But have you ever been surprised?
Phrasing,
Have you
Sean,
ever been
phrasing.
overly joyed or surprised at seeing somebody naked that you did maybe didn't think you would?
I just told you one the other day. I was blown away. Me and my wife were blown away
Which one?
watching Stranger Things, and Winona Ryder takes off her shirt, and you're like, "Hey!"
Oh
She
yeah,
does?
massive
Whoop,
milkies.
that's it's not a spoiler. Don't worry.
Oh, all right. I haven't seen the
It's
second
not.
episode
It's not
yet.
integral to the plot.
Yeah, I haven't seen the
She just
second
takes off her
episode.
shirt for a
Oh,
second.
I've only seen the first episode.
No
Not that
nudity though. No.
Yeah,
nudity.
I don't really care for Winona Ryder.
It was just
much
shocking
anyway,
though.
You don't like Winona Ryder?
No, cool actress, great. Like in that way. Like I don't really care to
I
see
think
her
she's
naked.
cute as
like,
hell.
yeah,
I mean, I think the first time I ever saw a celebrity naked that I wasn't expecting, didn't think I would ever see naked, was when the Paris Hilton sex tape leaked. And I was like, whoa. Because not only was she naked, but she was getting railed, the night
I've
vision.
actually never seen it.
You've never seen the Paris Hilton tape? Have
dude,
you seen Kim?
I've seen still shots.
Have
and
you seen
shit,
Kim
like-
Kardashian? Dude,
No,
it was on
just-
our computer when we were kids for I'm pretty sure Keith downloaded
When-
it. Not
when we
our
were
brother,
kids.
but your
I
boy.
don't remember. Yeah.
I'm 99.9% sure Keith downloaded it onto whatever LimeWire or FrostWire, Kazaa.
Didn't mean
Morpheus.
Morpheus, one of
didn't mean
those.
to navigate down this path.
Yeah,
That's for
no,
sure.
I don't know. I don't remember those two.
But you don't. I mean, I think Paris Hilton was the first one See,
Pam and Tommy one I've seen. I was like 12.
well, Pam and Tom, yeah, that was
No,
like
you were not. You were younger than
that was all up on
Oh,
Spice
alright.
Channel though. Like
Yeah.
somebody got a good grip on that one and put it on like actual like TV.
Dude, you didn't watch the Seth Rogen FX show? The guy Seth Rogen plays is the guy that actually stole
No.
the videotape and
Oh,
stole it to
really?
everybody.
That's all.
Really?
That's what the whole show's about.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
No, I've
The
no.
show's not good.
Yeah. I
No.
don't-
Never
Seth-
heard of it, so.
Seth Rogen kills it.
Seth Rogen hasn't done much good.
No,
in a long
Seth
time.
Rogen's the only positive in that show. Everything else is bad.
Really? Yeah, that's too bad. But no, I don't know. I'm trying to think of any other celebrities that I was like blown away. Like obviously the fappening happened, and you got to see like the chick from Hunger Games butthole, and then you got to see Justin Verlander's penis. That was pretty
My God.
That was pretty not cool. But you also got to see what's his name, his girlfriend there, the blonde chick.
Kate Upton.
Kate
Kate
Upton.
Upton,
Is that,
right.
Yeah, that's who that is.
Yeah, Kate Upton. You get to see her.
This rabbit hole. God damn it.
And then who else was in the fat? I mean, there was so many more. Like Ariana Grande, I think, was in that
Aaron,
one.
Aaron
Oh,
Andrews,
Jesus.
maybe? I don't know. Jeez.
Joey Fats Radio, row 1C1.
What's going on, brother?
Yo, what up,
Durant, what's happening?
Speaking of Durant, where's he going?
Let's see. Where Sean? Sorry, Sean's having an aneurysm right now.
It's like
I was
fucking
like,
14
well, whatever, not-
years old.
Child, what are you, R. Kelly?
I didn't. Maybe it wasn't Ariana Grande. It was one of those little pop princess girls that was old enough. There was definitely one in the fappening. Come on, help me out. I don't know names of these people.
I've never seen
Was it like Olivia something or?
Oh, Olivia
Oh no
Munn
no
is
no
not
no,
a child.
no, not Olivia Munn. It was the other one there. Sorry, Durant. Hold on.
Olivia
hold that thought.
Wilde?
No. Oh God, what the fuck was her name? It was our buddy Jared. He said it was his fucking his favorite celebrity. The one that was in South Park that Butters had to sift through all the bad Twitter comments.
Selena Gomez?
No, that was the one where they beat the shit out of her during the pizza thing. It'll come to me. But anyway, Durant, what's happening, bud?
Not much. Where do you guys think Durant's going?
He's going home.
Miami.
Golden State.
I think
He's
right
going to
now.
Miami.
Listen,
Yeah, actually, I actually am heading home right now.
I think. Well, good for you. I hope it's after a long day of work and you're going home to a nice cozy beverage.
I actually had the day off, so. But yeah.
Ah, well,
thanks, yeah.
even better then.
Yeah, even better.
No, as far as Kevin Durant, the basketball player from the Brooklyn Nets goes, Sean is still just beside himself. I think, look, where is he going to go? That's one of the big things we were going to talk about here tonight. So I guess we'll just dive into it. But
Yes, please.
I think dive into it like people were diving
No,
into
no,
Ariana
no,
Grande. I think I think Miami and Golden State both make the most sense. I don't know if I would do it if I was Golden State, though. Seeing what they would have had, they're going to have to give up. I think it was like Kuminga, Tyrone Poole,
Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole. What did I say? Tyrone Poole? Tyrone Poole's a cornerback.
Yeah, no, he's long retired,
Yeah,
too.
long retired cornerback.
Yeah, I seen that though. Kuminga, Jordan Poole. I think it was Wiggins and one other guy, plus like 2 picks. I think.
Get rid
also.
of all their depth. just
Honestly,
for him.
look,
Why not?
Quite a bit.
I mean, it's Kevin. Listen, I get it. It's Kevin Durant.
It's the
But-
second best player in the league.
But but you're Golden State. You just won a championship.
Why not win 5 more?
I'm not saying you don't need Kevin Durant.
He
But-
might be unbeatable with Kevin Durant. I mean,
But
we
they were
all know
basically
how we kind of felt when
they were-
that era of basketball was happening. I mean,
But we're 4 years
if Kevin
removed from that.
Durant's healthy on that Warriors team, they're
But
essentially unbeatable, man.
That's where I get lost with the Kevin Durant thing. If Kevin Durant is healthy,
That's my problem.
if he's not healthy, you just gave up Kuminga, Poole, and Wiggy,
Wiggins.
and if
Oh
Kate-
no, I agree.
you know-
Especially the Achilles, that's one of the worst injuries. So
listen,
gotta keep that in mind.
if I'm Golden State, I'm all set. I'm gonna say, look, thanks, we love you. It'd be cool to have a reunion, but that price tag is just way too high. You're getting rid of a lot. Listen, with Poole, that's the big one for me is Poole, because Poole is going to be the guy going forward that I think is going to be one of those guys that is going to become the face of the franchise.
You don't think Wiggins is the guy that they want to go
Well,
forward with?
I'm
Because
saying
he had
Wiggy-
a dominant playoffs.
Wiggy, but I'm just saying Wiggy he proved this year that he's a good player. Do you believe Wiggy can keep it going though?
No idea.
I think Poole is definitely on the uptick.
I do like Poole.
I don't know if we've seen peak Wiggy, and then it's just going to kind of, he's like, well, I proved my point, and now he's all set, and he's going to kind of taper down. I'm not saying that's the case. I don't necessarily think that's the case, but look, Golden State right now, without Kevin Durant, they are the odds-on favorite to win another championship next year.
Dude, I'm going to be dead-ass serious. If that's the offer you're getting, Poole, Wiggins, and picks, I don't even care about anything else. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing it
If I'm
tomorrow.
Brooklyn, I'm doing that all day.
Yeah, and
I mean,
if
think
I'm Golden
about
State, I'm
this.
doing it too.
Had the Warriors not acquired Kevin Durant back when they did, I mean, LeBron might be sitting on his 6 rings already.
Absolutely, he would. Absolutely. There's not even. I don't even think that's a question. I really
I mean,
don't.
if he can beat the 73-9 Warriors, I think he would have beat the following Warriors teams after that.
I mean, the Warriors were great teams, but yeah.
Get the fuck out of the road! Stupid!
Road Rage live.
Oh, this guy's giving me the bird. Get the fuck out of the road!
Wait, it's a homeless dude?
Some fucking guy in the road giving me the bird. I tell him get the fuck out of the road, you fucking idiot.
Are you in the? What are you in? Your road is
I'm
that?
in my CRV.
Oh, all right. I didn't know if you were in the fast car.
Dude, Durant just almost running dudes down in the road, yelling at them. This is fucking great.
I got that road rage, man. It's fucked.
Oh, trust me. If you could see me, between me,
I mean, you know what I
my
do
brothers,
for a living, so
and
I
my
mean, you
dad.
could only imagine, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Panhandler.
Was he a panhandler or just a pedestrian?
Just some fucking
Is there a difference?
Some
Just some
fucking idiot.
Idiot.
Some guy's listening to the show right now on his headphones,
Hey.
like hearing himself get
Yeah.
yelled at.
Here's the
He's like,
echo.
oh, what the fuck? Fuck that guy.
Calls in.
So yeah, going back to the Kevin Durant thing though, I'm kind of unsure where he's going. I think it's kind of a mystery. I mean, I see some of the rumored packages that teams are offering, and they're saying, yeah, Miami could offer, Tyler Hero and this and that, but they're saying like Bam or Butler wouldn't be on the table for a Durant package. Same thing with the Suns. They said like, I guess, putting Devin Booker in the package, I guess that physically can't happen.
That would make no sense.
To get rid of
Getting
Booker,
back to my point, why not trade with the Lakers for Anthony Davis? I mean, some of these packages that are getting rumored, I mean, at least with Anthony Davis, when healthy, you're getting a potential top 10 player. I think all these other packages that are, potentially getting put together for Kevin Durant aren't the caliber of a healthy Anthony Davis.
Listen, if you want to tell me that we could trade AD for KD right now, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Oh, I would too.
In a heartbeat. And then
But I just see what
if we have to give
some
up,
of these other
if we have to,
teams think they're going to offer for Kevin Durant, and I tell myself, why not for AD? And the contracts are like dead on also.
yeah, it would be a pretty even switch. I mean, they might have to make a little bit of money move, but that's easy. No, listen, as a Lakers fan, I would be all for that. If you could pair up LeBron and KD and then pull off the, Taylor Horton Tucker or the THT, I think it was THT and
Westbrook.
for Kyrie.
Curry.
And Seth Curry, I would be beside myself ecstatic if that
Seth
became
Curry
the
would be a
case.
nice little extra.
I would just be giddy for days after that one because it would just be such a fuck you to Boston fans. It'd just be like, wow.
Yeah,
look.
I mean, Seth Curry's a nice piece for $8 million next year with no long-term
Seth would be
commitment.
a nice
Listen,
addition. for sure.
at this point, Durant, I will be happy if we can move THT, Westbrook, and the picks. And I think there was one other person that was mentioned in one other player that was mentioned in that trade. If we could make that work for Kyrie and we could pair up Kyrie with LeBron again, oh baby.
Yeah. It's just crazy how bad the money is with the Lakers because I mentioned this a few weeks ago. I would have liked them to keep Malik Monk, and he literally left over like, a couple $1 million per year. Lakers could have offered the mid-level exemption 6.5, and I think he went to the Kings for like 8.5 or 9 per year.
Yeah, but listen, I like Malik Monk too, but if he's not willing to stay and win a championship and $1.5 million, $2.5 million a year, and I'm not saying you shouldn't take the money, but you're going to Sacramento and you're burying yourself. You're never going to see. You're going to sniff the playoffs.
Yeah,
for the next 3 years.
I get it because that Monk, could be a guy like me or you. Goes in, has a good season, overachieves a little bit, and it's like we're kind of looking for our bag.
you know?
Oh, absolutely, and he should absolutely
So-
get his
so
money
I get it.
and do
I
it,
get it,
and that's
you know?
fine. And he did what he had to do. But from a Lakers standpoint, I don't think that was a bad move for the Lakers. Like, why are you going to overpay
Yeah,
for Malik
no,
Monk?
it's not like a debt, but it would have been nice to try to hang on to him, even if you included him in, in a trade or something. I mean, he balled out last year. He was one of the few bright spots the Lakers had.
True, but there was very few bright spots on the Lakers to begin with. So
Yeah.
So I'm going to jump in really quick because Joey brought up Kyrie going to L.A., and there was a lot of smoke, especially this weekend going into it. And earlier today, Sham Charania was on the Pat McAfee show, and Sham said that deal is dead. He said he goes, I would be shocked if Kyrie ended up in a Lakers uniform now. So something in the last 12 to 24 hours transpired where it went from
nothing shocks me about the NBA and the free agents.
Yeah, you might be onto something, Sean, because I did see something recently about the Lakers moving over to a deal with the Pacers. It's Westbrook for who was they gonna get? Miles Turner and Buddy Hield.
I actually like Miles Turner and Buddy Hield. Those are good pieces.
I'm plenty fine with that too.
If you're getting
as long as whatever deal the Lakers make gets rid of Westbrook, we're good.
Dude, Westbrook is such a fumbling clown.
He's just all over the place.
I don't know how that guy went from like what he was to what he was with the Lakers last year. That's like two different people. It's like someone like kidnapped
like a
him.
triple-double machine. Like to now, it's like.
Well, I mean, a lot of people called it out, and they all said it. They said he's out there for himself, and like, yeah, the stats, he's averaging a triple-double on a season, but he's doing it all for himself. He's not doing it to win games. He's doing it to collect stats. And maybe people are onto something, and then he became a basket case, or always was a basket case.
No, he always.
And then the success stopped, and now he's
these older guys are starting to fall off the cliff and fast.
Yeah, or maybe his skills
Even
just
James
eroded.
Harden. I mean, you guys heard me on the show plenty of times. I was a big Harden supporter, but now, I mean, he's kind of going back. You can see it.
Sean just grins Sean hates James Harden.
I've never been a James Harden fan. I've always been an evil piece of shit when it comes to James Harden.
Really?
Always. Even Oakland, Houston, everywhere he's been, I'm like, nope, I'm not a fan. The guy is just out for himself, doesn't give a shit about the team, cares about his stats, cares about his stupid double step back jump shots. Like I can't stand the dude. I don't know, just me.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the Lakers can move Westbrook for something decent. And one good thing the Lakers got now too, finally, is they got the Luol Deng contract off their books. Finally, after all these years.
How many years has that been? 5?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
you
they
guys are
broke
still
that
paying it?
down over the course of 5 years.
My God.
Yep.
So I don't know. Like basketball has been insane. And if do you want to talk about the Celtics trade? I thought that trade, to be honest with you, I know Joey just trashed it for a second, but what we traded for Brogdon was nothing. I thought that was a steal. Even if it doesn't work out and it's terrible, like what did we give up? We gave up nothing. We gave up
Stevens fleeced him.
We gave up.
I think it gives you a true point guard now. I mean, he averaged 19 points a game last year, so it gives you some much more needed scoring. You know?
Sure. Because I was shocked with what Bradley Beal. I never want to hear people complain about Bradley Beal needs to leave Washington.
Demi Lovato.
Ew.
Dude, everyone's seen that girl naked. Even before the fappening.
Well, she was in it. That's what I'm saying.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so I really like the Brogdon piece a lot. Durant, you're correct. It gives him a good point guard. I was kind of debating this with Paul, saying like, does that move Smart to the bench a little bit? I know Smart's a great defensive player, but like Brogdon can kind of do it all.
I
a little
don't
bit
think
better.
so. I think you play Brogdon and Tatum as your 2 guard, and then you could run Jalen and Smart maybe as your 3 and 4. But I mean, Horford kind of plays the 4, and Robin Williams plays the 5. So
Horford gets kicked to
like
the bench
you
now.
said, yeah, maybe Smart goes to the bench.
See, I thought Smart would go to the bench. To be honest with you, that was my immediate gut reaction. And I can't tell you how many times in the playoffs I was screaming at my TV to get the ball out of Smart's hands at the end of freaking.
Yeah,
games.
I mean, if you ran small ball and you ran Horford at the 5, then you could run, Jalen and Smart as your forwards.
I would do that, but that's just me.
Yeah, I could see something like that.
But hell, we lost Aaron Nesmith, who never played, and Daniel Theis.
I always like teams that had a center that could stretch the floor too. Like DeMarcus Cousins was a good one. He was a pretty good center that could stretch the floor, shoot the outside shot.
Cousins.
Born loser.
Poor
Boogie.
guy, man. It ain't his fault.
We should come up with an
No, but I
all-time
see.
born losers
But I mean,
team.
you got some good centers today, like Embiid and Jokic. You know,
And beat
I
the
saw,
other
take
day.
advantage
I
when your
saw
center can go
a
out and shoot
Joker
threes.
jersey in the supermarket the other day.
You told me. Where were you?
I was down at Shaw's on Route 6, and I saw a guy wearing a Jokic jersey, and I was just like,
That's so wild.
nice.
That's
was,
wild? Why is that wild?
It made me happy to see, to be
That
honest.
people actually know who that is, and they were wearing his jersey.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty
I
dope.
feel like he's a pretty large. I feel like he's a pretty big name.
Let's be real, man. Basketball is like number 3 here.
Yeah, I know. True.
Just saying.
But it was cool to see somebody
Yeah.
wearing. He had the hat on too. So I don't know if he was a Nuggets fan or he was just wearing the hat because it matched the jersey. I mean, kicks match the cap, bro. Whatever. But
You don't do that anymore. That's
yeah, I
it's
guess.
the old school thing.
it's a golden era thing.
The guy walking behind him was like dressed for Def Jam Vendetta.
Jesus Christ.
But
This is like
yeah, I
Manny
mean,
Fresh.
I definitely think the Brogdon move was good for the Celtics, and you feel like the Lakers got a little bit of work to do.
They do.
Yeah,
but
the Lakers definitely have a little bit of work to do, but they've got LeBron, they've got AD. If those two come out healthy, and they can get rid of this this albatross contract of Westbrook, and move on from that mistake, and do it that quickly, and get just something. Look, I've seen LeBron take way less talented teams a lot further than what he's going to be working with come the start of training camp. So I know he's going to be 30. He'll be 37. He'll be 38 midseason, or at the beginning, towards the beginning of the season. But I still have tons of faith in LeBron. If Anthony Davis is healthy, if LeBron is healthy, listen, that's a championship caliber team. Period. End of story. The bottom line is the big question I should say is, will they be healthy? We don't know. We just don't know.
Yeah, true.
And so far, Anthony Davis's track record would suggest no.
Yeah, I agree. But we'll have to see what happens. I mean, me personally, I would like to see Kyrie back with LeBron. Regardless of what anyone says about him, it's like you say, Joe. The guy's fucking good at basketball. So
he is excellent at the basketball, and LeBron is the only guy that's ever been able to keep him in check long enough to get a full championship season out of him. So, listen, if I'm the Lakers, I'm doing whatever it takes to get that Westbrook for Kyrie deal done. And you move on and each team goes their separate ways. I think Brooklyn at this point has to know that this has all gone tits up and it's never going to work, so they're going to be selling. That being said, I don't know where they're going to send Kyrie other than L.A. I don't know if anybody's really going to pay what L.A. is willing to pay for him because they have LeBron and because LeBron is the one guy that can keep him in check.
now, one last thing before I head out and let you guys get back to it. But do you think like a Kyrie and Durant to LA could actually be possible? Like,
They're gonna have to dump like.
Do they have enough?
It would
Do they have
definitely.
enough?
It would
It's a
take
contract massacre.
It would be a lot of contracts. Somebody would have to eat a lot of money.
It'd be the Lakers.
Probably, I think it would probably be a split. The Nets have no problem eating money.
They don't, but they wouldn't
but
have to necessarily.
They wouldn't have to.
well, there's a lot of money into Joe Harris on the Nets side that they're trying to unload, and there's also multiple years left, which I know the Lakers are trying to avoid that.
But they would.
I
have
mean,
to,
if it
that
gets
would,
to Kyrie, I think you still do that to get out of Westbrook.
well,
I think at
you
this
definitely
point,
do it
getting
to get
out of Westbrook is number one priority.
Yes, absolutely. Get out of Westbrook and get a comparable point guard in there. If you can get Kyrie, great. If not, the next best guy will do. That being said, if you're going to do KD and Kyrie, just even just to start making that conversation possible, you're already talking Westbrook and AD.
Because we all know LeBron can run the point. So, if the Pacers are willing to do Buddy Hield and Miles Turner for Westbrook, send it over.
Oh, facts. I'm definitely down with that.
Send it over, let LeBron run the point, let it ride.
Or you just go out and you just find another fucking point guard somehow, some way.
Before Durant gets off the phone, I have a hypothetical from his wide receiver, Hunter Renfrow, who I'm insanely jealous that the Patriots will never have. Who would win in this hypothetical foot race? Joey Chestnut or Usain Bolt? With the caveat being, to begin the race, you have to eat 2 hot dogs. So you have to finish 2 hot dogs, and then you have to run 100 meters. Who would win?
Ooh.
I'm taking Usain Bolt still.
I'm taking Bolt, brother.
I don't know, but dude,
I've never seen Usain Bolt eat a hot dog, but if he's one of those like shy, I don't eat the hot dog the long way in front of people kind of guys, he could be.
Joey-
there in a
Little do we
minute.
know he's Florida man.
dude, Joey
Hey, that's a great hypothetical, though.
Chestnut
like that.
ate 2 hot
Love it.
dogs
I
in
love
3
it.
seconds. 2 hot dogs in 3 seconds. Can Usain Bolt eat 2 hot dogs in 3 seconds?
Is Joey Chestnut on 2 healthy legs?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, but Joey Chestnut still probably runs the 100-meter in what?
8 seconds, 10 seconds. Who gives a shit?
Probably like 14 or 15, whereas Usain Bolt does it in like 7?
Dude, it doesn't. I'm telling you. I think that Joey Chestnut would win. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like, the man eating the hot dogs that fast is a crazy advantage.
Yeah, I think the 2 hot dogs is what would do it. Now, if we were talking 1 hot dog, definitely Bolt.
But Usain Bolt's top end speed, dude, is so fast. He
I
runs at
can't believe we're
28
fucking
miles
talking
an
about
hour.
this.
Yeah, he's a cheetah.
All right. All right. Well, hey, it's a good
It
hypothetical.
was a great hypothetical by Hunter Renfro.
What's-
He's like, by the way, if this happened, who would you guys pick? And I was like,
Well,
shit.
Hunter Renfro, clearly an intellectual, okay? Coming up
Watching
with
from the couch, eating
coming
Cheetos.
up with great hypotheticals in his spare time while he's waiting for training camp to start.
love it.
Which is right around the corner. But Durant, we'll let you get out of here. But thanks for the call. We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, no doubt. Sounds good, boys.
All right,
Later.
brother.
Adios.
Later, bro. Well,
So
did
the-
you dive into that?
Yeah. So Usain Bolt's 100-meter time was 9.58 seconds.
9.5. I
Oh,
thought it
okay.
was
I'm
8.
sorry. So if he runs
They
in
say
15 seconds,
That's
A
what I'm
normal person can run it in about 15 seconds.
That's what I said.
dude, Joey's winning.
No way.
Joey is winning. That dude can gobble down hot dogs like some kind of mythical creature with bun.
But that means it has to take Usain Bolt, 10 seconds? The 3 that it would take Joey Chestnut
But
plus the 7-second
do you have to-
difference.
Does the food has to clear the gullet?
Yes.
Right? It's like, can't be like you're running and chewing.
I'll
No.
tell you what, if
Running and chewing.
Usain Bolt will win, but it's going to be by like a fucking shoe.
It's going to be a lot closer than I think we really
Oh,
are.
I'm
I
thinking.
just don't have enough faith in Joey Chestnut can run that fast.
I'm taking Joey Chestnut in a landslide.
It really comes down to how fast Usain Bolt can eat hot dogs.
That's what I
Pretty
mean.
much.
And
That's
I'm
the
telling
end
you,
of it.
Because
a
if
man.
Usain Bolt can eat hot dogs in under 4 seconds,
No.
Yo,
Two?
what's his Twitter? What's Usain Bolt's Twitter?
Wow.
Yo, how fast can you eat 2
Dude,
glizzies
look-
a cappella? No bullshit.
Dude,
tweet that at
a
him right
man,
now.
a man of his speed does not eat food that fast.
You have Twitter, right?
Yeah, I told him to fuck off when he followed me day one.
Yeah, you fucking asshole.
And make sure you tag the show in it too. Be like, hey, at row 1 seat 1 wants to know
Yeah, I'm gonna.
how many glizzies. And you word it. But now I think, look, if it comes down to, all right, so I'm pretty fat, but I'm not like a speed eater.
I
So-
can't eat 2 hot dogs in less than 10 seconds. There's no way.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
Dude, he eats them in 3 seconds. He goes, "Wah," bun and everything. His throat is like this big.
He would take 2 down in the time it would take me to get half of one, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, it's crazy.
And,
Like-
he'd probably chug a whole water, too.
But then he's going to run 100 meters, which,
He could walk it at that point.
could he though?
Probably.
I don't know. This is tough.
America's eating an epidemic.
Hunter
or the fastest man in the world.
Hunter Renfro, fucking genius, fucking hypothetical. I want to kind of see this go down now. But
For
Joey
charity.
Chestnut can't. He's in a walking boot.
Give him the Professor X wheelchair. He
You're
can wheel it out.
He's just gonna fucking rascal. He's like, yeah, tip assist.
He'd probably still win.
I don't know. That's tough.
As
That
soon
is
as I
tough.
heard you have to finish the 2 hot dogs first, I was like, oh, Joey Chestnut in a landslide. I'm like, that man can just gobble.
He's just gonna inhale
dogs.
the 2 hot dogs.
Exactly.
Literally.
And then he could walk like while sucking his fingers like it's over.
No.
See, thank you, Danny. No human can do it. If you eat a hot dog right now, 1 hot dog in 10 seconds, I'd be blown away.
Where the fuck did glizzy come from, by the way?
I don't know.
What is?
I
where
think
did
it was.
that-
I think it was Big Cat, to be honest with you,
Wait.
or PFT. Or,
No, it couldn't have been them. They're
No,
not
I'm
that
pretty sure.
original.
No.
They're not that original.
PFT is. He's fucking crazy.
PFT's funny, but they're not that original. That's got to be like some sort of fucking like Jersey Shore slang thing. I'm just saying
Are
that.
you still tweeting Usain Bolt? What are you tweeting him an essay?
No.
Oh.
I had to go clear some shit out. I got sidetracked. Sorry.
We're over here like, all right, Paul, did you tweet it? Like, what's going on over there with Twitter? Paul's like, huh? Oh, yeah, no, sorry. I just started scrolling my Twitter feed during the show.
Yeah.
774-992-8702. Could Usain Bolt and Joey Chestnut in a competition? How would that fare? How would Usain Bolt fare? Could he destroy two glizzies in less than we believe what it would be the 6 seconds for him? Because I'm going to say Joey Chestnut, he's probably a little slower than the average person running-wise.
Let's say it takes him 17 seconds. I still think he wins in a landslide.
Yeah, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. 17
That's
seconds.
20 total seconds.
So could
Fuck no.
Usain? Listen, I almost want to go cook up like two hot dogs.
2 hot dogs, see
and
how
just-
fast we can fucking eat.
push it to the limit. Just joke and gag live on air.
I mean, I got all the shit downstairs.
I'm gonna try and Florida man it.
Oh my, no! I'm not calling. I'm not calling 911. Be like, my friend swallowed a dog whole and it's stuck in his throat.
It's in his throat. Yeah, straight up.
Like,
See,
think
this is
it's
why
in
we
his
need like
mouth.
a producer or like an intern. Just be like, hey,
You need a
go
drink.
downstairs, and cook up fucking 4 hot dogs right now. This week, you know what? Maybe we'll do this after the show. Maybe Paul and I will do a little Facebook Live after the show, and I'll just see how fast we can snatch down two glizzies.
And then you have to run down to the end of the street.
Well, no, I ain't
And
running
like this,
nowhere.
and time.
I ain't running nowhere. I got turf toe. All right, I'm already banged up as it is. I'm fat. I'm out of shape. No, I'm not doing that. But
Speaking of Joey Chestnut,
speaking of Joey Chestnut, yes, we do have a great video of Joey Chestnut. Do you want to wait? We'll wait for Paul to get back.
wait for
But,
Paul. I don't think Paul's seen it.
Has he? But I'm still infatuated with this whole glizzy eating running competition thing. Because, dude, maybe we should make this like a thing next year. We do at like our 4th
That
of July
sounds
party.
Horrible.
Like you gotta do like the dizzy bat thing,
Yes.
or like, and then we'll do that, but we'll also be like, all right, you got to pound a glizzy, pound a beer, do the dizzy bat, pound another beer, and then try to hit a ball off a tee.
Wouldn't make it. I'm dead ass telling you right now. By the time I get to the
memory
second
came
beer,
out, we did that. So we did the dizzy bat thing at my buddy at my best man's house a couple years ago, and his brother-in-law, my buddy Josh, he did it. And he got up, he did the dizzy bat, he did the spins, went to hit the wiffle ball, and he swung and just kept going and just ate shit in the yard. It was fucking amazing.
I'm not even gonna laugh. You know why? That's me.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm almost guarantee I did the same thing, and I was probably a little bit
And
better
I would
shape
take
back then too.
a hack, and I mean I'd probably miss everything and just lose it.
We should do a row one seat one softball game. I mean, wiffle ball game.
Yeah, we should. It'd be fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, because like we could like you and I could like we could you and I would
Captains?
yeah, we'd have to be captains, and we'd have to construct our teams, and we could get ringers.
Oh, fuck you.
Well, like you just go out and recruit the best wiffle ball players you can
I would
find.
pick Johnny Knoxville, Jeffy Dahmer. That's the name you gave me? I was stuck.
And then Plizzy, what would Plizzy do? He would have to be the umpire.
Oh.
I don't know. We'd have to figure that out.
He's on Twitter. He's like, oh, I got sidetracked ball.
Yeah, he's like, oh, sorry, I got sidetracked. I guess that was a strike, sure. Or you and I we pick the teams and then let them play, and then the three of us just commentate the game.
Oh my god, that's my specialty, commentating.
Yeah,
I just wing shit.
yeah, and then maybe we could do like a celebrity at bat. Like once during the 9 innings, we have to go up and do a celebrity at bat.
And here comes Mariah.
And look at this fat piece of shit coming up to the plate. Hey, fuck you! This is my first round pick. Yeah, well, looks like a fucking load.
Oh, he's talking about his mother very aggressively.
Oh wow, gee whiz, he is certainly from a place of poor or low income.
Actually,
I
gotta download a video later for the show.
What?
No.
Oh, video for the show?
Yeah, I gotta.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to do the Joey Chestnut thing here in a second. So stick with us. 774-992-8702. We're just we're waiting on Plizzy to get back because I don't think he's seen this video yet. So we got Joey Chestnut. Obviously, he wins again yesterday at the All-American Glutton Contest, which is the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. It's just like, all right, what's the most American thing we can do on America's birthday that's not shooting up a school? I got it.
Jesus.
Gluttony. So we just go and just gluttonize everybody. And school shootings aren't funny. They're not funny.
No, I have to say, Jesus.
Thank you, sir.
There was 2 shootings yesterday, Philadelphia and next.
Well, the Philadelphia one was like a drive-by gang thing.
Yeah, it was with fireworks too. They were like shooting fireworks at each other.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one where the guy hit under the SUV and then like crawled out? That one's pretty
I
rad.
think so.
I had that video. That was pretty gruesome. And then there was the other one, the Highland Park one in Illinois, where it was that guy was he was like, oh yeah, they're like, oh, he's a Trump supporter. And it's like, nope.
The guy's just a piece of shit. Can the guy be a piece of shit?
Yep, nope. He was not a Trump supporter, by the way.
Like-
He wore MAGA stuff like mocking Trump and mocking Trump supporters, and everybody's like, look, see, he's a Trump supporter. And it's like, bro, he had half blue, half pink hair. I don't think there are many people like that vote for Trump.
Like,
just
man,
saying.
Tats on the face, yeah.
I'm just so sick of everything.
the guys from
everything,
Boston.
Yeah, the
everything's-
face tats. Definitely.
Everything's political. Everything's like, oh look, I don't give a shit. He's a piece of shit human being.
Well, because you know how it is. The
I
left,
know.
the left has to sit here and be like, well, because this is Trump is enabling these people. Just like the Boston march the other day, when that guy that you tweeted at, he said, "This is Boston," and you said like, "Oh yeah, because 30 people define an entire city," which
Yeah, what a fucking idiot.
it was what was it, the Patriot March or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Which was allegedly a bunch of white supremacists that were marching through Boston.
Wearing
But
polos and khakis.
3
and
weeks
like-
ago, they all got arrested in Idaho doing the same thing.
And it was like
it's
50 all different guys all over the place.
It's like, damn, the fucking demand for white supremacists is so high and the supply is so low, we got to bus them from Idaho to Boston.
And pay them.
And pay them to fucking do this shit because it's wild.
Oh, and they all happen to be left-wing liberal.
Yeah, and then
maniacs.
you find out they're like, oh yeah, this is all actually a George Soros funded thing, right? Oh, right. I got it. Yes. Right. So anyway, Joey Chestnut, American hero, the greatest American athlete of all time, perhaps the most dominant American athlete of all time.
Oh, so we waited for you.
Yeah. Oh, and like I just want to say, on my way downstairs, thinking maybe I'm cutting Joey Chestnut a little short on how fast it actually takes to eat a hot dog. Like 3 seconds. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, fuck, that's pretty quick. With no bun, easy. But they also dunk that shit, don't they?
Joey Chestnut does, yeah.
Yeah,
they
dunk that shit in water. I can't eat nasty fucking bread like that, so I wouldn't do it. But however we do this challenge to see it, if we do it dry bun style, that's tough. No bun might be the closest thing to a soggy wet bun.
You can do whatever way you want, okay?
If
you tell Usain Bolt you can wet your buns, he's gonna be like, I don't know what you're
I just think Joey
about.
Chestnut is going to inhale it like 2 Skittles, and Usain Bolt is going to be sitting there like eating it like he's at a fucking backyard barbecue and he's got all day. I don't know. I need to see A, Joey Chestnut's 100-meter time, and B, Usain Bolt's 2 glizzy time.
I know. I mean, we're also talking about a guy who had time to look at the camera, smile, and give a thumbs up in like one of the toughest races ever
Put
in
it
the
in
Olympics.
reverse, Terry. Rakers.
But I don't know. I guess you'd have to see both. But that's a damn good. Hunter Renfro came up with that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I always like those. People come up with those at work. I like good ones. Sometimes it's just way too lopsided, but.
All right, let's take a look. So Joey Chestnut obviously was on stage yesterday at in Coney Island doing the Nathan's hot dog
Fest.
the Glizzy Fest 2022, and he's pounding down glizzies. And some kid wearing a black mask comes up with some sign. I guess it was some animal rights activist
I tried
thing.
to
No,
pause
it said Smith. It said investigate Smithfield's Death Star.
Yeah, which I think Smithfield being, I assume that's the bacon company, Smithfield Bacon. They make
guess.
like bacon and sausage and shit like that.
Oh.
I would assume that's what it was. That was my first assumption when I read it.
But they're all Star Wars characters: Darth Vader and Stormtroopers.
Huh.
The guy that gets choked out, you'll see in the video, is Darth Vader.
Oh, right. Okay. So so let's take a look at the video here. That was an aggressive yank.
He tried to break his neck.
Listen, I love Joey Chestnut, and he had every right to do what he did. But that second yank on the neck, that looked like he was going in for the kill.
Oh, he was.
He
100%.
probably
He was
realized
mad.
I'm losing time right
He's
now.
like, yo, like, you're fucking on my hot dog eating contest, bro. Like, get the fucking break your neck. Like, he was like, he's having none of it. Absolutely fucking none.
He's Ice Cube from 22 Jump Street. Oh, hello, Mr. Chicken.
Yeah.
Like, he goes in hard.
Yeah. I think because he realized that he was fucking wasting time. Like, dude, what did he do? 63?
63.
62 or 63?
And he assaulted somebody.
And he assaulted somebody. I'm like, bro, he might have broken 70.
He usually does, but he won by 20 still.
Right.
So this man.
And this man can't beat Usain Bolt. He's breaking dudes' necks.
I just know. I
with a
need to know
broken
how
leg.
fast he runs.
He's the Kurt Angle of eating hot dogs.
I don't even know if I could finish a full sprint at 100 meters. Like a full sprint straight. Like if I'm running 100
it's
meters.
like the average person in 15 seconds. So that's like a jog or whatever like that. Even if he like fat man jogged and he got it in 17, 18 seconds, he's still dominating. I'm telling you. It's the tortoise versus the hare. If the tortoise and hare had to eat hot dogs.
What if Usain Bolt gets to run first while Joey Chestnut
It's the
eats?
same thing!
I know, but I'm just fucking. When they get their they got to get their specialty out of the way first. You know
So
what I
his
mean?
his record is 76.
Holy shit! So he dropped by 13.
He's eaten 141 hard-boiled eggs in 8 minutes.
Ugh. You see that dude that
Imagine
chugged?
the gas that must
You
cause.
see that dude yesterday or 2 days ago that chugged like a gallon and a half of lemonade in like 14 seconds of the same Nathan's?
Jesus Christ!
He's like, no breath. And he's like, I did it.
This man ate. So I'm just gonna run down some of Joey Chestnut's world records. 55 glazed donuts in 8 minutes.
My God, this guy can eat.
That sounds so good, though.
53 soft shell beef tacos from Taco Bell in 10 minutes. 53 tacos in 10 minutes.
Wow.
I don't care if they're soft or hard. That is fucking insane.
Okay.
Yeah, hard would be even harder because you
is Us-
scratch the shit out of your throat if
Is
you don't chew them
Usain,
good
is
enough.
Usain Bolt going to win that race?
What?
I don't think he'd even get the
Hot tacos? I know. Well, the hard is soft.
Long form chicken wings, which I assume means the wing, not the drum.
Right.
Yeah.
I assume that's what that means. 182 in 30 minutes.
God
And
damn.
here I was thinking like my 70 something that I did at Hooters one night was like a lot.
182? Wow.
That's insane.
Yeah, you trash.
Crystal's hamburgers, 103 in 8 minutes, which I assume those are just mini hamburgers. Shrimp wontons, 390 in 8 minutes.
My God.
Like 390 anything is an insane amount of shit to eat, let alone in 8 minutes.
I wonder when we get away with oysters.
Like I don't even know like
Just-
390 blueberries in 8 minutes sounds like a lot to me.
Yeah, I know.
Or like anything. Mutton sandwiches, 4 ounces apiece, 81 in 10 minutes. And mutton's gross. Twinkies, 121 in
What?
6 minutes.
121?
Now, listen.
How many boxes is that?
I love Twinkies. All right?
Me too.
Love Twinkies. I don't think I've consumed 121 Twinkies in my life.
I know.
I don't think I've consumed more than 10 in my life.
No, they're a very, very special treat when I'm feeling very, very overly it's usually when I go to Trukey's and I'm hungover on a Sunday morning, like a football Sunday.
You just don't give
And we
a
got to go
fuck
shopping early, and then we walk down the milk aisle, and they have all the pastries, the Twinkies and shit in the middle, and the little cats. And I'm like, ooh, yeah, I could go for some Twinkies right now.
Jesus.
Chicken wings, which it just says chicken wings, doesn't say long
Chicken
form.
wangs?
It says chicken wangs. 413 over 12 hours. So from noon to midnight, this guy ate 413
That's
chicken
probably
wings.
picking the shit between and all that kind of, you know what I mean?
I
Are they
have no
killing
idea.
the birds to keep feeding him?
Okay, here this might be
Here comes the chicken.
this might be the most impressive one. Big Macs,
No.
32 in 38 minutes. That's almost a Big Mac a minute. I eat 2 Big Macs and I'm like, I want to puke. I'm done for life.
Bro, I would fuck with a Big Mac hard right now.
Man,
too.
his shits must be his plumbing bill must be astronomical.
Oh, here's probably this one's probably
no
the
pun intended,
hardest.
astronomical.
That's crazy.
Think about this one. Hold on. Let me send you this one real quick. 25 and a half ice cream sandwiches in 6 minutes.
Ow.
That one seems like the most doable.
What is he just
No,
brain
the
freeze?
brain freeze would kill you alone.
Ice cream sandwiches?
Yeah,
Yes.
fucking right.
You get the
bro.
fucking the whatever that is, the
That
cracker.
don't matter. That
That
shit
doesn't
goes
matter. You're
through,
fucking
dude.
inhaling 25 ice cream sandwiches in 6 minutes.
Your
dude.
brain freeze would fuck you.
You're
Yeah, no,
fucked.
but I'm saying that's the most reasonable one. Maybe that's his weakness, desserts. He could do all this other crazy shit. He gets the dessert. He's like, let's calm down the dairy.
26, call it 26 in 6 minutes.
It's still impressive, but that's his weakest
Impressive.
accolade.
That's ridiculous. Sir, that is insane. That's insane. 25 and a half ice cream sandwiches in 6 minutes.
Oh, I think a lot of the other records you said were insane. That was the weakest one. For
I
me.
think
was
the Big Mac one is the one that makes
The Big
me
Mac one?
wow. Because you think what a Big Mac's 900 calories, 1,000 calories just by itself.
He has to be dead in by the time he's 50. He has to be.
I don't think so, dude. Because he trains don't these competitive eaters I remember Kobayashi was like a borderline professional bodybuilder.
Remember, didn't we watch like the MTV like True
Yeah.
Life? Eater X used to paint his face like the Ultimate Warrior.
And then it was but they did Kobayashi in the same
he
thing.
ate 6 bags of lettuce the day before a competition, just straight lettuce.
Remember when
Just to stretch
Kobayashi
the
used to go to
stomach
like the
out.
sushi thing and they have like the little like conveyor belt that brings
he-
your sushi to you and you just take it?
And he just put his mouth on it like this.
Yeah, like Homer in hell with the donuts.
Yes.
And like the devil's
I
assistant,
know.
like the demon's like, he's going to Satan. He's
running
like,
out.
sorry, we're out of donuts. And he's just like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck do you mean we're out of donuts? Like, we're out of donuts.
Yeah, this dude must be putting down some serious cardio or something like that. Stay in shape.
Dude, you see what he looks like? He's not putting down almost any
He's
cardio.
he's on one leg.
I know, he's doing no cardio.
Oh, really?
He
He didn't
has-
look fat.
No, he's dad bod city. Like,
Oh,
he's
right.
just like, you took off his shirt, he's Mac Jones in college.
Oof.
No definition,
Oof.
just jello.
Yep. Yeah, not even skinny fat.
And
Just
then you see this guy walk into a competition, you're like, I'm definitely going to beat that guy. And then he's just like,
his fucking jaw hinges like a snake, and he's just like, ah. You're like, oh my god, how old is this dude now? He's been doing this for quite some
he
time.
has to be 40s. If I had to guess, he had to be 40s.
Because I know this is his 15th title.
That's insane.
15th, yeah. That's what they were saying.
They should just
compared it to
Nathan
Brady.
should just hire him as like the spokesperson for all of their meets.
All of them.
All of them.
What else is Nathan's?
Probably a bunch of shit. I don't know.
Yeah, they probably got sausages.
Oh, they
and
do
shit.
what?
Sausages.
Yeah, they got a bunch of shit, I'm sure.
They do pink lemonade for sure.
Oh yeah, because that dude, how many gallons?
Like a gallon and a half in like 12 seconds, something like that.
That's
insane.
like the just open up the throat hole there and let it like slide down like.
Yeah, it's like
little
cartoon
Nicky.
character.
Yeah,
He opens
yeah.
it up.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That's like those dudes that do.
No
the
one else
beer
was even
chugging.
close.
Oh really?
Yeah, no, everyone was like a half the thing, and they were just like, "You won."
Yeah, fuck it. They were like, yeah, I'm not even trying.
But
that.
he's a big baby. That was a big dude that won that competition.
Oh, that downed
Yeah.
it. Well, yeah. I mean, I would think that you would have to be relatively
Damn,
big in size.
we hammered that. I sent the group chat another video, which I think you'd really appreciate.
Okay, I'm on it.
Miguel actually posted it up for us a few minutes ago.
Miguel.
Yeah.
Fucking Miguel.
Where's
He's
good
the
old Miguel?
intern that we don't deserve.
He keeps DMing us, and he's like, "Oh, I want to be on the show one night." It's like, "Guy, you live in fucking Illinois. Like, what do you want us to do?"
Yeah.
Oh, Illinois? He's sure he's alive still? Oh, he must be. He's posting, so that's good.
Haddonfield.
Is
So
that
you
a
gotta
good
say
place?
Highland Park. It seems a little more dangerous these days.
Hey.
Seems a little
Jesus.
more dangerous these days.
Yeah, no shit. As soon as they said that, and it was Highland Park, Illinois, and I was like, just say Chicago. Like, just say
It's
Chicago.
an hour and a half away.
I know, but I was just like, I guess it doesn't matter over there. You know what I mean? They're fucking nuts. People are just nuts.
They're
Yeah.
knucking futz,
It's
bro.
just insane, dude. It's just people need to chill
So
the fuck out.
what do we want to do next? We've got a bunch of videos to get to.
Right.
I'm gonna get this video for the Motorsports Minute because there was an actual
Silverthorne.
like really cool fucking.
What the
fuck
hell is that?
For all you watching, we are now advertising.
And banned.
Yeah. But I don't even know if that came up on the.
No, it did
that's
not.
No,
showing
that's
up.
not on our thing. It's just
No.
Nope. I just gotta get rid of this stupid.
I hope we
program.
talk about the 25-year anniversary of my favorite person of all time. I would cry if I literally met Mike Tyson.
Well, I
I'd
know
be-
one
I'd be
guy
so
that
excited.
did. He was on a plane.
That guy was trying to get famous.
Yeah, definitely. He was shit faced. I guess that guy filming him. I watched
He
that
did
whole
this
thing.
like while he's all bleeding.
Yeah.
I was like, "Come on, dude!" I'm like, "You're not
Fuck
that hurt
outta
if you if
here.
you're doing your finger like this." Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why? What is the 25th anniversary?
Mike Tyson biting Evander Holyfield's ear.
Oh, the famous ear bite. That was 25 years ago.
Yeah, 25 years ago.
Damn, I
last
was only
week.
10 years old when that happened because I remember it.
You were a baby.
Click the
Yeah.
browser button in the
Oh.
bottom left.
I mean, I definitely remember it happening. Like, but I,
How about you stop talking?
Not you.
Not you.
I was
he
like,
looked at you like, "What did I do?"
yeah, I was like, all right, like, I just didn't know. I wouldn't have followed that.
This is an audio podcast.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
I didn't watch any of the big UFC fights this weekend either. Or
Dude,
the Max Holloway one. Did he win? No, he lost, right?
No, he took the L.
Yeah,
what's his name?
O'Malley won. No contact, or maybe something
Sean
like that.
O'Malley won.
Yeah, he poked some dude in the eye a couple times.
Yeah, by accident. But
Yeah.
then some guy after the fight challenged him, and like he was like in the hallway. He was like, "Fuck you, fight me." And the guy's like, "Are you being serious?" And he's like, "Yeah, pussy." And then it was like a real
To
fight.
O'Malley?
Yeah, and he was
Oh,
like, real,
really?
and O'Malley was like, "What?" He's like, "You're in a different weight class." He's like, "Yeah, join me, bitch." It was really weird.
Really?
And Sean was just like, all right, I guess. Like, this is strange.
Call
And-
you people to call my people.
Yeah.
Tell you people call my people.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it was a really weird interaction. And then I can't think. I know his name's first name's Israel, and I can't say his last name.
Yeah, he won, right? He was.
Dude came out to the Undertaker's music.
I heard about
Purple lights, a fog machine.
With an
carried
urn,
an
right?
urn with,
Yeah.
with Jared's name, his opponent, and
In
his
a
name
big
on
ass
it.
hat.
And he had the Undertaker hat tilted down, and he walked out to the ring as slow as shit. And then, of course, ringside was...
Sean, I just sent you a YouTube link.
Yep.
Download that video and send it back to me so I can download it.
I can
For
try.
some reason, my program, it's not working. It's being really fucking lame, and it's starting to piss me off. As a matter of fact...
Technical difficulties here.
Push it to the limit.
I'm actually going to fucking uninstall this right now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that right now.
Yeah, don't do that. Just keep it and you'll figure it out after.
No.
What are you trying to upload a video for what? Who is it? What is it?
I didn't download anything.
I don't know. Well,
no, I was trying to get a download. I was trying to download a YouTube downloader because I could just put the YouTube thing up, but it'll play the ads too, and it's really fucking stupid if there is any.
oh, it's kind of annoying.
It's really annoying. Actually, is it?
Well, it is what it is. What is that? Silverthorne from F1 this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a. I didn't get to watch the race.
You know
I
what,
just.
Sean, I can actually just go ahead.
I got it.
We got it. We're getting there.
Yeah, no, I want to do the Motorsports Minute, but there was a lot of good action this weekend, but all of the good action came in Formula One, which never happens.
True.
This is like the most action I've ever seen in a Formula
I
One
mean,
race.
sometimes, but like, yeah, the most action is, yeah.
So I wanted to get this good video. Sup, Pat? Thanks for joining us.
What up, Doug?
Good looks, homie.
Yeah. No, I'm pissed I didn't watch it. I got out of work way too.
Man, this shit so.
The fuck was that? I don't know.
I'm downloading whatever you sent me.
No.
Oh my, yes, that is pretty goddamn funny. That video.
What is it?
You should see it.
I'm sure. I'm probably gonna post it up in a minute, right? Or do you have it already sent? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get to watch the Silverthorne race. I was kind of pissed off. What did I say? Silverthorne?
You said Alicia
Silverstone.
Silverstone.
Yeah, Silverstone. Fucking Britain, right?
Whatever happened to Alicia Silverstone?
I don't know. Hopefully somebody knocked like
she
10
was
kids
sneaky
into her
hot.
because she was wicked hot.
Yeah, she sneaky hot. Like all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, it was just like
Nope.
everywhere.
Always hot. I always loved Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah, so did I. I'm just saying, like it was like I came out of the blue. It was just like she was in like Clueless, and it was like, okay, now you're.
Oh, that chick, right.
Yeah.
And then she was in Zoolander, and nobody ever saw her again.
She was in Zoolander.
Yeah, she was the reporter.
Nope, wrong woman. That was Ben. That was Ben.
No,
Stiller's
that was
wife.
Ben Stiller's wife. Yeah, that was a girl from Dodgeball.
Yep, that's it. Also, that's his wife. Yeah,
Whatever,
can't think of her
Stiller.
name.
I don't think of her name. But
Mrs.
The
Stiller.
fuck? Oh, I thought it was her.
She was Batgirl in like the original. Of course, I know that. And
yeah,
Batman
naturally
Forever.
you would.
I was like, she's the first Batgirl. I'm like, why would I say that out loud?
Why would I say that out loud?
Because, Sean, this is what you do. All right, what do we want to do next?
Play that video.
Pinata?
The pinata one, yes.
All right, I haven't seen it yet, so we're just gonna play it.
Yep. Paul, you gotta watch it live.
Hold on, let me pull up the back to
This
the.
this is a great analogy for most sports franchises treating their fans. I can't speak.
It would help if you did that because it's what we do.
Yeah, I know. I can't speak.
Hold on, let me just see here. Did you just put this? Oh, okay. It just came up 11 minutes ago from Miguel. Right, got it.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Oh, it's Christine Taylor. I don't know who the fuck that is.
That's
yeah,
his
I didn't know
wife.
that was. I thought it was the
They're
same.
divorced
bitch.
now.
I thought it was the same chick.
Nah.
They look the same.
Cool. I mean, they're both blonde, so
It ends there.
Yeah.
That's about it. But yeah,
Two blonde white chicks. They look the same. You
Two
racist.
blonde white chicks. All right, all right. Well, let's see what this is all about.
Man, this shit so funny.
Straight rakes it over the back of her dome.
Bro, she broke the thing.
Over the
Man,
back
this
of her
shit so
head.
funny.
She broke that shit.
What was that? Like,
It's a plastic bowl.
is that like PVC? He's like, I'm gonna get it this time. You watch. Yeah, the music's pumping. What this woman's thinking, like going up, like approaching the danger zone, is beyond me. Like,
What did she say to her?
I have no idea.
Hey, I'm gonna touch you. I'm super close. I'm letting you know I'm right here. Don't swing at the bag. It's on the floor. Wham! You know what I mean? Like, what the
pinatas
fuck?
are one of the most deadly party accessories of all time.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell you can possibly be like, say, but
The
like
fucking Mexicans
that
are
woman,
crazy.
but
They
that,
invent
that
crazy
woman was
shit.
crazy. Like when you approach somebody who's swinging at a pinata, especially after there's been some, libations, you don't approach from the front.
They reserve.
You come in from the back, and you just kind of like, oh, whoa, like on the shoulders from the back, like Joe Biden sneaky creepy status, and then just kind of hey, easy.
Even if
and
that
then,
woman was screaming out "cease and desist," she could still crank.
right? Like you just don't do that. Listen, that's 100% on the woman walking in.
Of course it is.
100%.
Not the blind girl.
Yeah, you never walk into you never walk into that
She pulled the usher. Watch this.
danger
Just
zone.
knock that woman right out.
You don't walk into the danger zone.
You just can't. This is what she did.
Dude, I
know you're right there, but watch this.
I appreciate the shit out of everyone making videos and using like sports analogies over time for this meme. They've been all phenomenal. Every single one of them.
This is the first I'm learning of the watch this Usher meme thing.
No, it's just you take any moment in sports that's like shocking. It's just like, oh, there's no way the Patriots are gonna go undefeated in the Super Bowl. And David Tyree, watch this.
Yeah.
And it's like fuck off.
Yeah.
Well, Eli Manning definitely sacked. Even Jarvis Green's like, we had that dude sacked, and he's like, watch this.
Yes,
Throws the pass and gets out
we
of
had
it.
Jarvis Green on this radio program tell us we thought we had him.
Yeah.
We
Sean
thought
Payton
it was
staring
over.
at the refs after that controversial call in the championship. Refs, watch this.
Yes.
No call, bitch.
Fuck out of my way. I'm going to the Super Bowl.
That's literally exactly how it, and it works so often. Everything.
There's got to be a flag on that. Watch this. That's too funny. Oh, that's definitely a flag. Refs.
All the comments this weekend. Please don't light off fireworks. People watch this.
Usher, watch that. Oh, that's
Watch
awesome.
$400,000 fireworks being blown up in the backyard.
Yeah. Well, somebody's house on fire or something. I saw that too.
They lit the beach on fire in the south end of
Saw
Bedford.
that. Yep.
The whole beach is on fire. Everyone's like, "Yeah, burn this bitch to the ground." I'm like, it's sand.
Please don't light the beach on fire.
Perfect. Seriously, everyone's at the wall. They're like, "Please, the seaweed is very protected. Don't light it on fire. Don't let your fireworks off in the seaweed." Every resident, watch this. And the fire's burning. They're like, "Oh, the shore will get it." The water was right here.
The ocean's right there. The beach can't burn.
Can't go
It's
that
right by
far.
the ocean. It can't go that far. It's like, yeah, but there's like mad land this way, right? Like, it'll be fine.
It's like, I can't travel over sand. I watch Pokemon.
The fire. Watch this.
This car explosions. Everyone's like, "Oh shit!" It's like the Purge.
Yeah. Everybody, like, come on, guys. It's the 4th of July. Nothing bad's going to happen. Fireworks. Watch this.
I forgot how many people tweeted out yesterday. Say goodbye to several Americans will never see all 10 of their fingers again.
Yeah. Someone doesn't know that today's the last time
Yes.
they're going to have all 10 of their fingers.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. It happens every year.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not
JPP.
one of our family members, but
JPP.
I saw a thing where some guy
Tampa
blew
Bay.
both of his fucking hands off, and the doctors were like, "Yeah, we can't reattach these."
JPP.
Jean-Paul Pierre there.
Oh, I know JPP. I'm
He
talking
looks
about.
like this.
Yeah, I'm just
You mean
talking about this year though.
JPP.
Yeah, no, I know he blew his shit off. He's lucky he still have a contract.
JPP.
I guess that's what happens when you're just an absolute monster.
Well, dude, he
Did
doesn't
you guys
even
see
need
that?
his hands.
Did you see that guy?
No.
The JPP? You didn't see that guy?
No.
Oh, who fucking retweeted that guy?
No.
Oh, fuck me, running. That was so fucking
But
annoying.
all he does is punches people with those big balls he has for hands now.
Yeah.
It's cheating.
Yeah, he just swims right through this.
Yeah,
with
he
the
doesn't catch any.
grab on.
You don't need to catch an interception. Just punch dudes in the face with your big mutton gloves.
Try and bat balls out of the air if you can.
He does. He overpads them too, because teams with offensive linemen were saying he's cheating. That he was extra padding his hands, and he's like, "No, I need it for protection against the nubs."
The nubs hurt when you touch them.
That's exactly what he was saying. He said the nerve endings were painful, so that's why he was making these big balls on his hands.
I wonder what he blew it off with. It's
It's like an M80 or some shit like that, a bunch of them.
Jesus.
But he lit it too close to he's an idiot. He didn't light the end of the fuse. He lit it right at the base.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh my god, how did this happen?" It's like, what do you mean?
Well, that's what happens with
Stupidity.
Stupidity and booze and fireworks, man.
Joe, you good?
I was just looking for something, but I don't
I know
think-
you like zoned out hardcore.
Yeah, you were done for a minute there.
Well, then I saw that there was a bunch of tweets about the Island Boys while I was looking for this, and then I'm like, now I'm intrigued.
Are they a couple now, like I predicted?
Sheesh, I don't know. All right, let's get back into some real shit here, shall we?
Mike Tyson.
What time is this? It's only 10 o'clock.
9:55, not even 10.
How the fuck do we still have a half hour left of this?
Because there's nothing to talk
We're
about.
just bullshitting.
No, I know, but like, god damn, like I feel like we watch this. I'm gonna be doing that now for the rest of the fucking.
Dude, it's the best. It fits so many things.
I know.
The one that started it all I saw was when someone invited Jesus to a party and they're like, "Oh damn, we ran out of wine," and Jesus like, "Watch this."
Oh fuck me. All right, so well, anyway, we got let's see, we got the motorsports minute, we got the blackjack
video.
thing, we've got Facecom, we've got Tyson Holyfield. Let's do the Tyson Holyfield thing because it was the anniversary a couple days ago.
About 6 to 7 days ago, it was the 25-year anniversary of Mike Tyson biting the ear off of Evander Holyfield.
All right, well, you know what? We'll take this call first.
Who is this?
Sick.
Patricia?
Joey Fats Radio, row 1, seat 1.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Yo!
So sports is slow, so I figured I'd call with the sports question and life question.
Okay.
Go.
I like both.
Wait, question number 1 for you. Did you kill that neighbor?
Yeah, update on the parking
We think
wars.
he's on house arrest. I
What?
don't know, my dad's like never sees his car move. Oh, at Charlestown? Oh, I was back home in Dartmouth. My parents have a crazy neighbor. No, I'm still scared of that guy. He's I haven't ordered any of the dildo yet, but one day I'm gonna throw it on that guy's yard.
You
It's
know,
gonna come
you
that day.
can. There's a place called Poop Senders. You can send him gorilla shit, elephant shit, anonymously.
This is real because Sean
Fuck
told
off!
me.
Don't.
I'm not
don't-
divulging details, but Sean told me he was going to send this to somebody, and then things just happened to work out in the way, and he was like, "You got lucky."
And honestly, I was already putting my information in to send this. So what happens is you send somebody a pile of shit, whatever animal you would like, and then the money goes to that organization to help those animals. So you're actually doing something nice. And when the person gets this box of shit, it says, if you want to know who sent you this box of shit, dig to the middle. And once you dig to the middle, there's a card that just says, "Fuck you."
That's awesome.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
So
Damn,
someone
good to
almost
know.
got that real life from me, but things worked out.
Oh my
so.
god, that's
Good to know.
hilarious. Yeah, that
But
guy
all's
is the
well that
worst.
ends well.
I was ready. I was typing in my PayPal information like, "You piece of shit."
Sounds like you want to fuck with me. Watch this.
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. I just worry like if I should those like Cumbies like gift cards. I don't know if like those websites say they're anonymous, but I worry about they're not really if they're anonymous or not.
They are not anonymous because they store your information, so they know exactly who bought it.
Oh no.
Why are you buying
shit.
Cumberland's gift cards? What are you falling for scams from like overseas, from India?
No,
I
those,
am
like,
a Nigerian
prepaid cards I
prince.
figured I'd use
All
for
I
the
need is you
website
to
when I ordered
Venmo me $3,000, and I will give you back $300 million.
No, you can just order
I
through
know
your.
that
I was
commercial.
ordering the shit through my regular card. I don't give a damn. Said it's anonymous. I took a
fuck.
chance. Didn't have to.
Oh fuck.
All right, sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah,
what
what's
i-
your
what
question?
is your sports and
We
real
got a
life question?
sports
about
and a
that.
life question. We got sidetracked with the parking
so-
wars.
You know, I moved to Boston. I'm on a big budget now. Is Planet Fitness that bad because I'm fat and want to lose weight?
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, because you'll never end up doing it there because like
give you, like,
every
free
day
pizza
they
and
give you
shit.
fucking free pizza and bagels and shit as you leave. It's the best marketing ploy I've
And
ever
Tootsie
seen.
Rolls. Don't forget the Tootsie Rolls.
They give you mad carb loaded shit at the end of your workout to feel good about yourself. Yeah, you can have this. Well, guess what? You're not doing anything. You're not losing any weight because they just keep feeding you back after every fucking
So,
workout.
as somebody who was an employee of a Planet Fitness for approximately one whole year,
Oh, some interesting notes you wrote on customers' accounts.
yes, I did. I got. Yeah, I have a note that I wrote in a customer's account that I got written up for, which was as she was standing there talking to us at the front desk, bitching about what was on the televisions, which we clearly had a strict policy posted that we didn't change the channels on the TVs.
Yeah.
And she was complaining about, like, I don't know, fucking whatever was on TV. She's like, "Why is the Food Network on TV? It's just making me hungry. And all I want to do is watch the news, and you're making me want to go eat after this." And I wrote "Holy Thunder Cunt" in her memo and then accidentally saved it. And then the next time she came into the gym, my boss, like, punched her in and saw the memo. And I got written up for it. It's actually in a frame
He's like,
downstairs
That's
in my man cave.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but no, as somebody who was an employee of Planet Fitness, I strongly discourage anybody from going to Planet Fitness because they are literally the devil in gym form.
It's you're not local. You're not local in New Beige, are you?
No, my girlfriend said like she's heard like homeless people in Boston like shower there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, of course they do. It's like basically a free shower.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit, dude. It's Planet Fitness. It's like the biggest crap gym you've ever been to. They're like the machines, like they like make they like slave drive their employees to go make sure it's like ultimately like super fucking clean all the time. And you literally have to do a round through the gym every 20 minutes. I'm like, bro, like I have lives that depend on me when I'm at work. Literal human lives, granted they're incarcerated ones, but literal human lives, and I only have to do a round once every hour.
Yeah, I don't even
all right,
check.
So you needing me to go out every 20 minutes and pick up paper towels just seems really overkill.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I would
That's
find.
hilarious. Yeah, I'll keep looking. I'll keep looking. I was like, I gotta ask those guys.
It's
They'll
like
have some
what is
stories.
it up there? Like Boston Sports Center, Boston Fitness Centers. Or
No,
something
there's
like that?
LA Fitness up there.
No, it's
But
Boston
LA Fitness is like
Sports Club.
$150 a
Sports
month.
clubs, yeah.
Boston Sports Club?
They were in trouble during pandemic, but who wasn't in trouble during pandemic?
True. I don't know how much they cost a month. I'm sure they're probably crazy.
Why were
but-
they one of the ones that refused to close?
Yeah, I think like they like didn't. No, they kept charging people Joey or something, so they got in trouble with like a Mara Haley.
Oh, even worse. Yeah.
Mara
So you know what?
Haley went to their house and yelled at them.
Yeah, you know what's funny is like I told the owner of my gym because he's pretty present in my at my gym. You know, I see him at least like a couple times a week, and I told him like when the whole thing was closing, when they closed down, like before they closed the gym down, I said, listen, I said, you know, I said if it makes a difference, I said don't start charging me monthly. I said you can keep pulling money from my account. I don't care. Keep taking the money if it's going to keep this place open when I come back. And you know when it opens back up, I would rather pay for 3-4 months of and you be closed, than me come back and it not be here at all.
3-4 months, 2 years late now.
Well, because remember they closed everything down for like that whole like whatever
6
couple
months
months
or whatever,
period, and he was so grateful and he was so cool about it, and he was like, listen, man, he's like, if you want to take any equipment out of here, like, I said, because I made a comment like, oh, all I need is just, I just need, I'll miss the bench. That's all I'm going to miss. Everything else I can do at home. I'll get by, whatever. And he goes, listen, man, you want to take a bench? You got a truck? You want to take a bench, a bar, a couple plates, and take them home? While we're closed, you're more than welcome. He's like, we'll work something out. And I was like, dude, you're the fucking man.
Awesome.
He's like, I'll need him back, obviously. I'm like, listen, I ain't going anywhere. And it was really cool. But he was one of the cooler gym owners in the area, and he's a fucking rock solid dude. So those are the kind of gyms that I recommend people seek out and find, because that's the kind of guy that runs a gym that cares about his people and also cares about his business in order, in terms of maintaining the gym, keeping it clean, functional, everything else. Like you can't teach gym etiquette, which a lot of these young kids with their 5-inch inseam shorts really need to fucking learn. They need to learn some gym etiquette, but whatever, like. I can deal with it. It's fine. I'm past that point in my life where like I will shame you and bully you for being a fucking loser in the gym. Not necessarily, but for the most part, like if you're a young kid, I'll give you a pass. If you're an older dude, you're like in your 40s, man, get the fuck out of here. Like you've been coming to gyms long enough now. You should figure this shit out.
Right.
I'm not trying to be fucking Joey Swole over here and be like like love, harmony, happiness. Like no, there are people in the gym who need to be shamed. And, I like to think I ride that fine line of doing both of those
there are
things.
definitely some people that need to fuck off, for sure.
Yeah. Joey Swole believes that nobody should be told to fuck off. And while I tend to agree that, everybody who is in the gym is there for their own benefit and they're trying to better themselves.
Dude,
and that's a gym culture thing. There is something to be said for gym culture. That's definitely a real thing. And I could do a whole show on that in itself. But I highly advise you, Pat, to seek out a gym that is privately owned,
a little more or less mainstream.
Not a
chain.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to I wouldn't do like an Anytime, an LA Fitness, a Planet Fitness, a Wow, any of that shit. Like find a privately owned gym. Find some guy who's out there like, yeah, you might pay $30 a month instead of like 10 or 20. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you're probably getting a better product out of it.
10 times, yeah, it's definitely worth it. Joey
we were paying Paul and I were paying $10 a month for a gym, and then in the Dartmouth Mall.
Yep.
And I literally
that place.
I literally rage quit on the place.
Yeah.
And then went up the street to Dartmouth Total Fit on Fons Corner Road, and I pay $30 a month, and I've never been happier.
Yeah. Dirtiest, nastiest, with like the biggest like just morons for clientels, mostly like college
And the
Chad
worst part
bro
was,
kids.
it wasn't even like the people that worked there.
Great dudes.
Were super cool and super hard workers, and they did everything that they could to keep that place neat and clean and in order. But the amount of foot traffic they had and the amount of dipshits they had coming through there as clientele that just didn't give a fuck ruined the whole place for everybody. And there was no way they could have kept up. So, like, to all my boys that used to work there, all the people that I know that used to work there, I ain't mad at you.
No.
I'm not even mad at the owners. Like, it was just you were shoveling shit against the tide all day, every day. And, it is what it is.
Howland Place was a nice gym way back when.
Howland Place is the goat among goats. It is the greatest gym to ever exist,
what happened to
ever
that
be.
place?
I was a big Gold's Gym in Dartmouth fan.
Pont's younger brother. I became friends with Andrew Pont's work there when I used to go.
Howland Place is like the Coliseum. You know what I mean? It was once the greatest place that had ever been built.
See, I like the
And it
Gold's
is
Gym
no
in Dartmouth
more.
better than I liked Howland Place.
Howland Place
Crazy.
was the best
Howland was the
fucking
boss.
gym
Dartmouth.
ever.
I'm still good friends with Matt, the guy that used to own it, and I've talked to him on numerous occasions.
What's he do now? He doesn't do gyms
Still owns
anymore.
Phase.
Oh, no, I'm saying, what's he do? He doesn't do a gym anymore. Though.
No, there's no gym, but he owns Phase.
The thing about Howland Place is you can't replicate it because you just had such a good group of people that went there all the time, and it was just like organic. You know what I'm saying? Like
Everybody
it was,
was
just
mad respectful.
Yeah, it just. One day you looked around and you're like, holy shit! Everybody that goes here is fucking dope. Like we had boys that we talked to like all the time that we didn't know from a hole in the wall, other than we just used to see them ripping heavyweight at the gym.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like you'd bump into a dude in the grocery store, and you don't know his name, you don't know anything about him, but you knew him from the gym, and you just be like, "What up?"
Oh, what up, bro? Oh, what's up,
And
bro?
dap him up. What up? How you doing? Good, good. Yeah, see you tomorrow? Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
No idea what your name is. But Howland
Very homey,
Howland
that
Place was one of the best.
K-Dog.
Was to me it was the best gym ever.
Yeah,
It had
that
everything-
place was-
it had
I was
everything
in
you
high
could
school, but
possibly
I
wanted.
didn't know what I was doing, but I did like to go there and I would go there and just hang out.
Yeah.
Pretend to know what I was doing.
It had a calf machine, bro.
Matt had a really, really, really good vision as far as what people wanted in a gym in terms of like equipment. Like he didn't overdo it with the cardio shit. Like he had, there was a bunch of treadmills, but it wasn't like this just like it wasn't 500 treadmills and then like 10 3 weights. No, like that was the only place I knew of aside from Dartmouth Total Fit, which used to be Pinnacle back then, that had dumbbells up to 150.
Too.
Well, Brad's the fucking man.
Well, Brad has ErgFit.
Right,
now,
but Brad's a former strongman, like professional strongman. He knew his way around a gym. That guy, when he had Pinnacle down next to Howland Place, on the other side of the parking lot, I went there for about a year and trained over there, and it was fucking awesome. I mean, that was dingy. Like, your hands were dirty when you came out.
I liked Pinnacle.
Awesome. It was nothing but just heavy metal on the radio all the time.
Flipping tires.
Stones,
sledgehammers.
sledgehammers.
Yep.
Brad had everything, and then he did the CrossFit thing. Now he's got the ErgFit thing, and Brad's he's just an absolute fucking monster and a great dude to boot. I think he actually owns Poor Farm now.
Is it all just corporate gyms now?
No, I mean Dartmouth Total Fit is private owned. I mean they've got a couple locations,
They
but
have 3 or 4.
Somerset,
Three, but
or
he's
Swansea.
not close to here though.
I think Swansea, Somerset, Dartmouth, Somerville.
I think
like
yeah,
that.
there's something like that.
Something like that.
But no,
Shit, I'll look at the Somerville one.
there's
I think.
Shit.
yeah, Dartmouth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Somerville's up
I'm
towards
gonna
your way,
Google
right,
gyms
Pat?
tonight.
Isn't Somerville kind of close to you, Charlie?
Close.
I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link, Pat, for their Facebook page. So you can check out their locations.
Cool.
But yeah, no, like gyms are one of those things, dude. Like I remember working at Planet Fitness and just loathing every second that I had to be there. Like I've never hated a job. It's literally my least favorite job of all time. The only thing it allowed me to do was read Arnold's Encyclopedia cover to cover, probably 6 times, and the bodybuilding encyclopedia cover to cover about 6 times. We had no computer, we had no internet access.
And bring home hella pizza for my fat ass playing Xbox at night.
Oh yeah, dude. When I was in charge of ordering the pizzas on Pizza Tuesday, the first Tuesday of every month, I would order like 10 extra pizzas from Papa Gino's. Like I would just overshoot. Like
Joe would come home with fucking.
I knew damn well we
That's
didn't need
awesome. I would do that
30
too.
pizzas.
Order mad pizzas. It just takes so long.
And it was Papa Gino's pizza, bro. This wasn't no shit pizza. This was like the bombest fucking fucking pizza,
Yeah,
dude.
we got Gino's Pizza from Gino's right next door in Dartmouth.
Bomb.
And I remember just ordering. I'd be like, all right, I'd tell my brothers, be like, hey, what do you want for a pizza?
Yep,
What do you want? And then I'd order, like, Paul would be like, all right, buffalo chicken. We need a pepperoni. And I would order, like, all these pizzas, and I would just put them aside in the back, and nobody would touch them. And I'd be like, oh, wow, look at all this extra pizza we got. Guess I'll take these. Bye.
I think that sign. I drove by Planet Fitness in Dartmouth yesterday. I feel like the Papa Gino sign's still there.
It is.
The
that-
Papa Gino,
long
the Gino
gone.
sign's gone.
Oh,
Is it?
it is now,
it is?
and
Okay,
the
I'm
building
crazy.
too.
Yeah,
the
Gino's is
building.
gone. The
Yeah,
building's gone. The sign's gone. Everything's
They
gone.
demoed it.
It's
I'm
Bakos
like,
now.
I thought that was the.
No, they demoed it.
Wait, my place is there.
Bakos is right
Yeah.
in front of BVO now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you got a Bakos there, and then they're putting something in between Planet Fitness and BVO. There's something
Oh,
else.
yeah,
There's something else
oh.
going in over there now, and I noticed that.
Really?
Yeah, because I went to the liquor store up the street with Mom the other
I didn't know
day.
there was space. I thought BVO owned right up to BVO owned right
BVO.
up to.
No, BVO owns the whole thing.
Oh, that's right. It used to be that doctor's office.
Yeah,
over there or
yeah.
some
No, but
shit.
BVO owns that whole building, that whole plaza.
Right.
So whatever. What was his name? I can't remember.
Tattlebaum.
Tattlebaum. He owns. I'm pretty sure he owns that
Yeah.
whole thing. He just leases
Yeah, I
everything
think
out.
so.
And now they put in because they got the karate studio, then
Yep.
BVO, then now there's something going in between where BVO and Planet Fitness used to meet.
Oh,
I
no
need to get my
kidding.
fat ass to Ying's soon. Ying's, I've been there forever. Ying's is
Ying's
always
is
the place.
just-
Like, the drinks
Ying's-
are crazy strong.
Ying
food's
Dartmouth.
good.
Ying's Dartmouth is just straight cash, homie.
Yeah.
Straight cash. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
I like Ying's Dartmouth.
Listen, my wife and I argued about this. Pat, please, maybe you can explain this to me. Everybody, listen. I like Ying's because, like you said, the drinks are
Yeah.
always strong, the prices
Yeah.
are always good, and the
Yeah.
food is consistent. Like I don't really
Yeah.
know, but like, do you have a preferred Chinese place over another Chinese place? Because some people are like, oh, Jade
The
Garden's
Boston
got the
ones are too
best.
expensive.
Oh,
The Quincy
Ying's
ones
is
suck,
the
even though
best.
Everyone's Asian.
But, like-
Ying's might be my favorite.
Do you? Am I the only person that goes to like a Chinese place and be like, I can order a fucking like beef spare rib and be like, yeah, that's a beef spare rib. It's
For the most part,
it's the
it's
same
all
at
the
every
same.
fucking
Yeah.
place.
You don't know
Like I
what's
feel
true.
like people are
It's
like,
the same
oh
everywhere.
no,
You're
no,
right. You're right,
you got to
Joey.
go to this Chinese place. This is the best
Yeah,
one.
it's
I'm
all the
like,
same shit.
and then I go there and I'm just like, yep, that's Chinese food. Like,
Yeah.
don't know what the
It's the
fuck.
same
like,
shit everywhere.
Yeah, it's the same shitty chicken finger with like sweet and sour sauce. Like
Yeah,
the
orange
only thing
chicken.
the only thing I can tell the difference about at from Chinese restaurant to Chinese restaurant is the crab rangoons.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That is
yeah.
the only thing that I literally that I eat on a regular basis where I'm like,
I'm trying to
This
think
is
if I can
better.
even tell the difference.
because some have more crab, some have more chives, some
Cream
have
cheese.
you know what I mean. Some are like the crust is flakier. You know, there's certain little things about, but that's about it. Other than that, like, dude, I go order boneless spare ribs. They all taste the fucking same. I could order 10 different fucking places, and you can tell me, like, this is the highest rated Chinese restaurant in the world, and this is the shittiest one. And I'm going to be like, cool, they both
Oh my
taste
God,
like
it's the same
cat.
shit. Yeah.
They both taste
It's
like cat.
hilarious.
Yeah.
But anyway, what was your,
The sports question.
so that was your life
This
question
is
about the
kind
gym.
of, I was just bullshitting, but Joey, what are your thoughts? I know you're a big Lakers fan. I feel like no one wants Kyrie. He's like that ugly girl at the dance
Oh,
now.
I
Do you
want
think the
Kyrie.
Lakers will get Kyrie?
Oh, I want Kyrie, baby.
Okay, tell us why.
If it means getting rid of Westbrook and bringing in
Okay.
Kyrie, I am all for it. And the only reason why, as a Lakers fan, I want Kyrie is because 3 years ago,
Yeah.
or is it 4?
I think 3.
3. 3 years ago,
2019?
we made the ultimate move that I said we were going to make all along in getting LeBron James. And the only reason why we could take on Kyrie and it would work is because we have Big Brother in the house. If we didn't have Big Brother already on the roster, nope, I'm not touching Kyrie with a 10-foot fucking pole. I'm all set. But because we've got LeBron, fucking send it, baby. Send it. Because
gonna send it.
I thought
want...
Durant was his boy.
Say again?
But Kevin Durant was like a close friend or something.
I mean, they might be.
You can't work with all your friends, though.
I don't
Working
think,
with
I don't,
friends
I
is
don't
kind
think
of
they're
hard.
boys.
Well, you know, I mean, not for nothing, but Kathy Hochul and the whole fucking New York State government fucked Kyrie. You know, and you know, because they were like, you can't, you're not vaccinated, so you can't play. And
I
it's
get
like,
it.
yeah, but
He could hang out maskless there. That's what annoyed me. I was like, the guy about not that he was maskless, but I was like, that's kind of stupid. They won't let him work, but they let him hang out there maskless. Don't you think
and
that's the same thing?
they let fans that weren't vaccinated come in. So what's the difference?
So stupid.
know.
He was kind of screwed. You're right, Joey. He was kind of screwed.
He was kind of screwed. And you know what?
Fuck him.
I don't really agree with a lot of things Kyrie says or does, but in that particular case, I applaud him for doing it because even though I don't think, listen, I don't really think I think he did the right thing for the wrong reasons, but or the wrong the wrong thing for the right reasons. I don't know, however you want to spin it. Like I don't think Kyrie was thinking like, oh, I'm standing up for what's right, and I believe in the science, and I believe in the actual things, because now even like ABC News is coming out and being like, yeah, this vaccine really isn't a vaccine. It's basically a fucking flu shot, and we have no idea what we're doing. Like, this is.
I feel like Kyrie just wants to troll everyone on Earth.
Well, that's the thing. I think Kyrie was doing it from more like a fuck you standpoint, not like a I want to do the right thing standpoint. That being said, fuck you also ends up being the right thing once in a while. Broken clock's right twice a day, so fuck it. Kyrie gets his little moment in the sun. But
so do you think that LeBron just wants to kill Golden State next season? Will the Lakers get better just because I'm sure he wants to kill Golden State now?
Well, I mean, Golden State is the team that everybody's going to have in their crosshairs, right? Everybody who's going out in free agency right now is going to build a team to beat Golden State. Like I said 2 years ago, or this time last year, I should say, nobody is going out in free agency right now because they're worried about the Miami Heat, the Boston Celtics, or the Milwaukee Bucks. Like, no one cares. They're like, yeah, okay, if we get to them, we'll deal with it. But we really got to worry about, and again, this is going back a year. Last year, the offseason was we got to worry about the Lakers, the Nets, and the Warriors. Those are the big three that you had to worry about.
I was terrified of the Nets at playoff time. The Bucks purposely, avoided the Nets.
Of course they did. Nobody wanted to see the Nets in the first round.
Yeah.
And Boston, to their credit, said, we'll take you in the first round, and then we're going to sweep you because you're a bunch of fucking bitches. And they did. And they basically, they knew that, KD and Kyrie were just going to olay and let Jason Tatum drive to the basket and hit game winners.
Don't give me any of that
it didn't really matter. The Nets, but I think KD and Kyrie played 21 or 20 games together?
Yes.
They said Harden, Durant, and Kyrie only played 36 games together.
Zero. They played 0 games together.
Those three. And then Harden got traded for Ben Simmons.
Yes.
And they got traded. Yeah, they didn't play anything together, which is just like, insane. I mean, why are you putting Harden and Kyrie on the same team anyway? That was never going to work to begin with, but neither here nor there. It doesn't really matter. But no, listen, as far as Kyrie to the Lakers, fucking sign it up, bro. Send it. If it gets rid of Westbrook, I know we're probably going to have to let go of THT and a bunch of future picks, but, man, fuck them picks. I don't give a fuck about
You got to
picks.
win now with LeBron. Who cares
Right, we've got
LeBron?
maybe
He's
2
Jordan
years
now.
left out of
Fuck
LeBron.
them kids.
We got maybe 2 years left out of LeBron. We got 1 year under contract, and then maybe another 2-year extension with a 1-year opt-out. So it's really, really, realistically thinking we've got maybe 3 years left of LeBron at most.
So you can go off to Bronny.
And then, we're either going to be forced to draft Bronny and to keep LeBron, or we're going to say, you know what?
He's dead serious.
I know.
Never mind.
Bronny's actually looking pretty good.
And honestly, if they get Kyrie and they got to throw in picks, guess what? We ain't drafting Bronny because we're not going to have the fucking pick to get him. So it's not going to matter. It's a moot point.
You can always find picks later in time, I feel like.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. We could trade LeBron for a bunch of picks, then draft this kid and make him come back in free agency. Be like, ha-ha, fucker.
LeBron's going to be like, man, trade this whole team. I'd give my son.
Sean, that's what worries me about – well, wait, this is nothing related to LeBron, but I feel like if we got Kevin Durant –
Nope.
I just worry that 2 years from now he's gonna be like, well, fuck Boston. I hate this boring place, and want to go somewhere else. We'll be screwed because he won't be the asset that he is now. Like Harden didn't work out in Brooklyn, but who cares? They just traded for a bunch of picks and got those picks back. In 2 years, Durant will be 36. We won't be able to trade a 36-year-old basketball player for a lot.
No, not at all. I don't think Durant's coming here anyway, and I also don't think Jaylen Brown's staying here either. I think Jaylen Brown is gone. I think he's in 2 years because I don't think he likes it in Boston. I think he seems like a very much I want to be in the South type of guy. So.
Stupid Kanye West agency.
Brown's pulling the same thing Kyrie did to LeBron a couple years back. Where he's like, I want my own spotlight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want my own damn spotlight.
And then I just saw today that Jaylen Brown's training with Tracy McGrady in his camp. I'm like, why? Why Tracy McGrady? You got to work on ball handling skills because you can't fucking dribble to save your life right now.
Turnovers, fellas.
But no, that's it. I was telling the guys before the show started. If you haven't seen, go to Nelson Aguilar's Instagram page, his story, and it's just all Mac Jones highlights of him just doing 65-yard bombs in an open field. And I'm like I'm so ready for football season. If you can't tell,
Yeah.
and all my Patriots
I
shit.
know.
It's just I'm excited for year 2 of Mac. Looks like he's just straight shooting up with steroids, like right into his neck. I'm so excited for it.
Any good wide receivers still out there that good Patriots could get?
Yeah, Odell, he's crippled.
Julio.
Yeah.
I mean, as a vet, but
No, Julio can't run.
but I mean,
Julio has no toes at this point. He's running on like nubs.
nubs.
As somebody who has chronic turf toe, I can tell you it is a bitch.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He can't run.
It is an absolute bitch, dude. I've been battling turf toe now for the last, I don't know, year, give or take, a little bit more. And it's just because of my job, it's because of the footwear I wear and the amount that I have to walk every day. And it's just like, I fucked it up once and it just never, I have never had the time off in order to, to give it from work, to give it the full recovery it needed. And so now I'm like to the point where I'm using like these like little like weird toe braces and shit and trying to do stuff. And, I'm out there running around playing Paint Wars and I'm like, stop, start, go, fuck, yes, no, fuck, why am I in this bunker? I'm not 17 anymore. And, I'm like, it's just, I keep not giving it the time. I can tell you right now, dude, as a professional athlete, I cannot imagine having to play on this. Like I could not go play football right now.
No, I don't blame guys.
And it's not even like inflamed or really bad. It's just there. It is one of the worst injuries I think I've come across in a long time.
But
it just nags you.
But what do you
saggy
naggy? What do you want on offense though?
Saggy naggy with
I just wish Joey's gonna block my phone number, but I would have took Adam Gase over Matt Patricia. Like even just an offensive professional.
Why? I was asking for that for months.
I wouldn't be as an OC. I
was full blown hoping that Adam Gase would come
as
here.
An OC is great.
Adam Gase, he's a good OC. He's not a good head coach. Hey, that's a big job.
Yeah, exactly. Same with Josh McDaniels, as Raiders fans are about to find out.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Yeah, I think the Raiders. I like Durant. Nothing. I'm not talking shit about him. I like him, but I think the Raiders are. I'm not sure about Raiders Super Bowl, but nonetheless, I think the Patriots.
Super Bowl. They're not even gonna. They're gonna be fourth in division.
I thought you were gonna say something about playoffs. I was gonna say
playoffs,
but yeah, Super Bowl definitely not. But.
No, if the Raiders if the Raiders make the Super Bowl, I might fold the show up and just quit.
No, oh my god.
I'm only half kidding.
Play the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme. Yes, you do.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. That's it, Pat.
That's it. Yeah, that's all we had. Sorry.
Yeah. So a month from now, we'll all be in training camp, full go.
Full month, like
no,
2 weeks.
2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks.
Shit.
Yeah, when does training camp starts? What
September,
July 24th.
It's coming.
I don't think
that
Dallas
late?
is gonna make it out of training
Bro,
camp.
fucking summer's already over, dog. Fucking July 4th was the other week. We got like 3 weeks, and then it's fucking August. The feast comes, and then it's fucking football,
I got
bro.
Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
You know what I mean? The summer around here is so goddamn short. It's like a couple quick fucking weeks, and then we're done. Back to football.
Yeah, July 21st, July 19th, 18th.
It opens up for people at like the 24th, though.
Well, yeah, the rookies. I'm just looking at rookie dates. So, yeah, 18th is the earliest that I see.
Ah, shit.
Can't wait for my boy Cole Strange, who doesn't look like an offensive lineman at all. Just looks like a big, muscular dude.
Cole Strange.
It's a weird ass draft pick, but I'm all in now.
Are you?
He just looks like he's like belongs in like World's Strongest Man competition. I don't know what the fuck he's doing out there.
I keep
offensive
hearing
line.
excellent things about Matt Ryan.
About Matt Ryan?
Yeah.
He's a veteran. What do you want him to be? Going there look like shit? Of course he's gonna look good.
Excellent things.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm very, very scared of the Colts this year.
Really?
What about you? You're like.
What do you mean, really?
No,
you say that all surprisingly.
They need a
Don't
quarterback.
take that the wrong way. I'm sure. No, I mean, I'm sure Matt Ryan will do better than Phillip Rivers or Carson freaking Wentz.
Yes.
Yeah, Carson Wentz was dog shit.
Yes, definitely better
I
than
kept
Carson
telling everybody
Wentz.
that from like day one. He's dog shit. Now nobody wants him.
But he was till he
was dog
The only
shit
good
for
thing he
all
had for him was his interception
wants Baker
ratio, which
Mayfield.
is actually like a pretty like that's like a big thing. But still, like I just can't get over the force in the ball and the left-handed interceptions, and he just didn't have that spark. What are you looking at?
Ariana Grande. Me.
Oh,
Jesus.
that's my last question. Is Deshaun Watson gonna play football this year?
Probably not.
No, I don't. He's like, yeah.
Because it will be and you know why I say no? Because it is going to be the most fucking Browns thing ever for him not to play football. They're going to give him $234 million guaranteed, and then he's not even allowed to fucking play football.
And
you know how much money he's going to lose for not being able to play this year? $1 million.
And you know what?
Wow.
I guarantee it right now. Before the start of training camp, I'm predicting a trade. Nothing's happening. Baker Mayfield will be traded from the Browns to Seattle, and he'll kill it in Seattle.
I believe you that he's going to go to Seattle, and that will really chap my Nesmans because I really want to see Drew Lock get a fucking fair shake.
Nah, there's no chance.
Imagine if Drew Lock beats out Baker Mayfield for the starting job.
Baker Mayfield.
I will sit here on this show and just like I'll be like Xerxes. I'll be like, bow to me. Bends the knee.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably not going to happen.
No, exactly.
But I can be listen. Drew Lock, Horsecock Lock is my dude. All right, I'm still all in on Horsecock Lock. Love him.
Ain't gonna happen.
Hope he gets a fair shake. But you got to figure what Baker Mayfield and Jimmy Garoppolo are probably going to be on different teams within the next 4 to 6 weeks. Yep. So
Trey Lance isn't that good. I thought. What do I know? But
who?
I thought Trey Lance wasn't that good.
Who?
Trey Lance of the 49ers.
Oh, Trey Lance. No. Apparently he is, but Jimmy Garoppolo is A, unavailable, and B, not that great. Or he's great when he's healthy, but he's very rarely healthy. Yeah. And then, I mean, go back and watch the NFC Championship game. It was just every single time, Jimmy threw a ball, you're just going, Jesus, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Fucking Jimmy.
Jesus, Jimmy.
What are you fucking doing, Jimmy? So, yeah, look, I like Jimmy Garoppolo, but Trey Lance is obviously the future there. And if he's not, then John Lynch and, Kyle Shanahan will be out of a job.
Yeah.
But other than that, it ain't nothing. But
All
I think
right,
Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo ends up somewhere else. Baker Mayfield, Seattle. One or both of them, they're going to end up in either I think Seattle or Carolina, respectively. One way or the other.
Jimmy G to Carolina.
Jimmy G to Carolina. Baker Mayfield to Seattle makes the most sense. Whatever.
It'll be a good football season, though. You guys will have a lot of content. It'll be a fun football
Pat,
season.
I am looking forward to
Russell Wilson.
I am looking forward to
sucking.
football season for the first time in 7 years.
We actually have 2 Colts fans on the show now. It's crazy.
We do?
Yeah, Miguel.
Oh. Miguel is a Colts fan?
I think so.
No. All right. Well,
No, I didn't know that.
He can go whatever.
Indiana, I mean, fuck it.
Good for him, yay!
He goes whatever the way the wind blows, I suppose.
Yeah.
But Pat, keep us updated on your parking wars.
Yeah, I can look into that. Send a dick thing later. I'll look into that.
And have you been down to the sale loft yet?
I haven't been back, but I took your word. I believe you that it's good.
All right. Well,
Ooh,
let me know. Let me know when you do get down there. Let me know. I want to know your take.
Yeah, definitely.
So, all right, Pat. Well, thanks for the call, bud.
Boys, have a good week. I'll be listening.
We'll talk to you
Later,
again.
dog.
Pat, always a great call. Always
Pat.
a fun call. I mean, that was just thank you. This is why we do it, because of you guys. We do it because of the people that call in and converse with us about sports and have fun sports topics, even if it's talking about the McDonald's ice cream machine.
Thank you, Mr. McDonald.
Yeah, I don't even give a shit. That was worth every single minute of it. It's fun. This is why we do it. Like and share the show. Send it to all your friends. Let them know. They'll probably like it too. We don't hang up on anybody. We let everybody talk. We let people get their points across. We're not here to cut you off. We're not here to just shut you up and tell you how stupid you are or anything like that.
Yeah,
even though
throughout the week.
I might do that fairly often, but that's beside the point.
You do it in your own personal life.
Yeah, exactly. I do that every day. That's what I do.
1.2K comments deleted. Rest in peace.
God damn, that's right. We were talking about that the other day.
My Nesmans.
That was the most insane thing I've ever seen.
So we got a couple videos left, and we'll wrap up with the Motorsports Minute. But I want to get to this. So there was this guy who apparently was sick and tired of playing blackjack. This is a total shift in gears, by the way. We are just.
I found out. Well, he was just absolutely trashed.
Yep.
And he realized that he was not going to mentally be able to play the game at a reasonable level. So his friend was like, "We should just go." And the kid's like, okay.
And he did what I wanted to do on the roulette table, but you wouldn't let me.
Oh, fuck off. Just go play the video.
Yeah.
Come on, Andy. Come on.
I love how the guy at the dealer's like, the boss is like,
Ship cock. I got 2 half cocks here. Let me put it on a full cock. It's a half ship cock.
And he hits
Unbelievable.
blackjack.
Unbelievable.
He just throws stacks down on the table and then hits blackjack.
And he said match the dealer too. So if he gets blackjack, he won like whatever it was, like triple the pot. Whatever
Yeah.
the hell it was.
So how much money was that up? Do we know?
We have no idea.
No idea.
So that dude just fucking
We did
cashed in
not-
on a
He just
bullshit.
won triple whatever he was betting in that circle to the left, triple.
Yeah.
And then he won 1.5 times whatever his bet was on the right.
Oh my god. So
I
he
know.
just
And the one on the left looked like a bigger stack, but
Yes.
who knows?
he just fucking
He just cashed the
maxed
fuck
it,
in,
bro. Yeah.
he just maxed out whatever he could have done.
Right,
So,
right.
Yeah, good for him.
But what casino?
Maxed out his
What
pants
casino
at the
have
same
you?
time.
What casino has he ever been at? Have any of you ever been at that allow you to record tables like that with your phone? None I've ever been at. That's a huge casino no-no. Get out.
You know what? I haven't been to the casino to the point where
That's a huge
Shit,
no-no.
I went to
last-
Encore months ago.
Encore was gorgeous.
I love it. It's dope.
I
should,
love
we
it.
Dude,
should
the last
go-
time I was at Foxwoods was Super Bowl Sunday, Patriots Seahawks with you.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I'd
You
love to go
haven't
to
been in a
Foxwoods
long
one of
time.
these
That's
days.
like
Yeah.
7-8 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think the wife and I are going to
Yeah,
do it
I
for our
don't think,
anniversary.
You should.
I don't think
Do
you
the
can
winery
film,
thing
dude.
like we do. We just get destroyed. By the time we get there, my wife passes out, and I have to go play by myself.
Oh.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah. What Sean doesn't know is that his wife slipped like some 6'5" black dude the key card, and she's like, I'm going to go pass out now.
See you later, LeBron.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Kayla. I did not mean to.
She don't care. I don't
That was
care.
that was mean though. That was mean. I did not mean to.
Sean sitting
I
next.
did not mean to. I did not mean to suggest that your wife was getting horsed down by some BBC while you were playing blackjack by yourself.
Was blackjack intentionally the game you picked too?
I have no idea.
Some big black guy gets up. Oh, you can have my seat, bro. He's looking at his phone. Oh, thanks, man. Sits down.
What
Appreciate
a nice
it.
guy.
Yeah.
What a
Wow,
gentleman.
awesome.
This goes back to last week. God, my wife's fucking the pool boy, but you don't have a pool. I know.
Speaking of Foxwoods, I befriended a guy at I don't know how I befriended this man.
He's
but
fucking your wife.
Anyway, the guy keeps looking at me and like,
Should've
man,
left our
he goes,
wives
man,
alone.
he goes, look at my hand right now, and he's holding all of his chips up his arm like this, and he goes, look at these stacks I'm betting. Look, watch this. And he gets his hand, and he goes, fuck this guy right here. and now I look back to like the friends we're with, and I'm like, anybody else seeing this? Just me? This guy's gonna get legit like hardcore thrown out of this casino. Tells the dealer, fuck this bitch. Takes his chips, goes to the table on the other side, does the exact same thing, yells for me, my man, watch this. Don't know this guy at all. Bets a whole stack, loses. Yo, fuck this dude too. I'm looking around like, how is this guy still here? Like,
Yeah.
Maybe because it was like Friday night or Saturday night.
I
and
mean,
they're like, whatever.
I guess if you're in Foxwoods or any major casino on a
It was
Friday or
busy.
Saturday night,
Yeah, jamming.
you've got to be ready for the belligerency.
Oh, he was not.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean,
me and we went on like a Tuesday, I think, and there was still some people getting pretty fucking rowdy in there.
I mean, listen, I go down there. People get pissed off whenever I play because I don't
Angry.
play by the rules. He's been there. He's seen it.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that bothers me so much about blackjack etiquette and like poker
No, we
table
were
etiquette.
playing poker.
Yes, but the etiquette of that, it's like, oh, you don't raise it. It's always like an Asian guy too. Oh, you don't raise that, you stupid piece of shit. And it's like always like, every time everyone's a dumb piece of
No,
shit or something like that, all
so
under their breath.
the way it always-
the Asian lady
What
hated your
is
guts. She wanted you
blackjack?
dead.
Oh my god! Well,
etiquette?
she got up and left. No,
What
so
is blackjack etiquette?
Blackjack etiquette is.
I don't play blackjack,
all
so
right, so
I
blackjack,
know what it is, but-
blackjack is all of you are playing against the house.
Yes.
So you don't bet on dumb shit because you're not playing each other. You're playing against the dealer.
You're working as a team.
You're supposed to be working
All
as
right,
a team.
okay.
Poker, on the other hand, you're playing against each other. I'm trying to get as much money from all you people as I possibly can. So I play what we call the kiddie tables, okay, which is 2-4 limit. So you could it's a $4 bet like max. Like max bet is $4.
Raise.
Max
Got
raise
you.
is $4.
Yeah. I don't
So
know poker too well either, but yeah, I
so
got
it's
you. I'm
2-4
picking up
limit.
what
I
now.
call it the kiddie table because
Yeah.
that's where I like to
It
play.
really is.
I go with $100. I go to the 2-4 limit table, and I got like 3 hours of free drinks coming my way.
Right.
It really is the fun time.
It
If
is.
You can get a table.
and
it is.
you get a good group of guys at the table. You talk a little shit, and everybody starts yucking it up, and it becomes a lot of fun. But you always get the fucking asshole in the hoodie with the earbud with the AirPods
On that
in and the-
table?
and the
Yeah.
glasses.
Yeah, always.
Every time. So when Sean and I went to play, and we were on the thing, and were you there with me the night? No, you weren't there the night. Cedric Maxwell was next to me.
No, I was not.
But And neither here, that's a different story for a different night. Sean and I go down, and I play poker like an asshole. All right, I don't go to play poker. I go to play cards. Okay, I go to hang out, have drinks, and converse with people, and just shoot the shit. And
People
the
are
card
not there
game
for
is
that.
secondary. These people are not. Some of these people are not there for that. They are very serious about their 2-4 limit table, and. Even when we do like the charity poker events and stuff like that for Shit East and everything else, there's always those couple of people that are like, can you shut the fuck up and deal? Because we're trying to get as many hands as we can before the blinds go up. I'm like, bro, it's a fucking charity poker game. What are you here for?
Yeah.
If you're that serious, get the fuck on down the road to Foxwoods.
Happens
and
all
go
the time.
fucking
Yeah,
play.
go play for
Shut
real.
the fuck up. So we're sitting there, we're playing like, I'll have like 2-7 offsuit, all right, which is my go-to hand. Because it's statistically one of the worst hands that you can have, but it's Steve Atwater's number, and I always like to play it. And then, they'll go. I'll check because I'm not going to throw in money on 2-7 offsuit. It's stupid. I'm not going to throw away money, but I'll wait, and somebody will raise it, and then I'll call, and then they'll get to some guy, and he'll re-raise it to $4. I'll be like, all right, I'll call, and then I'll flop 7-7-2, and now I got a full boat, and I just won the hand. And everybody else is raising. I'm call. And they're like, what the fuck does this guy have? How the fuck did he called pre-flop, so they're thinking I got pocket aces, pocket kings, something like that. And I flip it over, and I'm like, yeah, full house. And they're like, this motherfucker! And they get up, and they literally, like, fucking storm off the table. What the fuck were you doing in on that hand? Who the fuck do you think you are? I think I just broke my mic thing.
It really is, though. It gets like that personal. You take it really personal.
See, that's why I like roulette, because I'll just walk up and I'll just be like, $25 on double zero.
Roulette
green.
is just pure luck. There's
Yeah. It really
nothing
is.
else to it. It's just pure luck. But, like, people get stupid fucking angry, and it makes me so happy when they get that mad.
But
because
that,
I'm like,
that Asian woman legit was like, called you a piece of shit, and got she's like, oh, piece of shit. Took her chips, got up, and left, and went to another table like 5 feet away.
Really? Oh, that's
She
fun.
legit hated Joey as like a person.
That's hilarious. Yeah, see, I don't get into like the other game. Like, I don't gamble.
yeah,
like
she
that.
was like big mad.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yo,
But she
it's-
lives there.
It's called gambling
She
for a
lives-
reason.
she lives
I took
there.
a gamble and I won.
You probably ruined her chance for the free buffet by that hand. She's
Yeah,
like,
probably.
fucking asshole.
Probably.
Free buffet.
774-992-8702. Do you guys want some face cum before we leave?
Dude, that.
Boy, he's got guys coming down his face.
Coming down his face.
Boy, he's got guys coming down his face.
All right, that has got to be one of the worst, like, whoops. Like, that guy, do you think after he watched that broadcast, he was just like, this was not good?
Boy, he's got guys
He's calling
coming
up
down his
Sergio
face.
Dip for advice.
But I don't understand. Like, even if you go back and take it, even though we're taking it out of context, even in context, it's still very incoherent. It's like, guys coming down your face. What? There's nobody. Nobody says that.
No, yeah, I mean.
Well, you do in certain movies.
I mean, I've seen a lot of like compilations of like poor commentating with
Oh,
like
I
pretty.
think compilations of
I thought you
porn.
were going to say,
No,
I thought you were going to say
no.
bukkake.
No, like terrible takes, or just like commentators just saying the absolute like most like ridiculous shit. I've seen some pretty bad ones, but
Yeah,
like
sure, of course.
guys coming down his face. Yeah, what are
Just
they doing
not-
again? They might be rushing him. They might be rushing you, getting in the way of you. You know what I mean? But not coming down your face.
Not coming down your face. So this, just so you guys know, this podcast will be uploaded after the show. It'll be up. Give it about an hour. We'll be on Apple Podcasts,
Spotify,
Podbean, Spotify, Amazon. We've got TuneIn plus Alexa, iHeartRadio, Player FM. Listen Notes, Samsung Pod, and Podchaser now. So we've got a whole slew. So basically,
11,
wherever you get your podcast, you can find us. We're working on all the other ones. Don't worry. They're just waiting to be approved. I've submitted everything, but they
holy
just...
crap.
So we should be on every single podcast platform. Before we get out of here, Paul, I want to do this Motorsports Minute.
Do it.
Yeah.
Real quick, because we had a great... It was a great race in Formula One at Silverstone, which is in the UK, for those who don't know. Yes. Silverstone is it's a very historic track. There's a lot of prestige to it. It's not quite Monaco, but it's up there.
Right.
But it was a great race, and there was the most action I've seen to kick off a Formula One event. Not only kick off a Formula One event, just the most action I've seen in a Formula One event in probably 3 or 4 years.
Really? No, I think last year it wasn't. It was either Abu Dhabi. I think it was Abu Dhabi last year. There was a bunch of shit that went down to
The final race of the season, you mean?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
that
pretty
was.
sure it was.
But there was yes, but that was drama because it was Hamilton, Verstappen. The championship was on the line. Whoever finished better, and Hamilton was walking away with it. And then they threw that random yellow where they let 5 cars around.
Right. No. There was that one. No, this was a night race.
There was all that as the Brits would say, the controversy was thick in that race. But as far as like on track action wrecks and crazy shit, this is probably the craziest wreck I've seen in Formula One in I don't know. It was quite a long time.
You know what you have to do is you have to count the seconds from start until the flip. Count the amount of seconds. Just when you watch the video, just do yourself a favor and watch the amount of seconds it takes from when they start the green light.
Joe Griner starting in ninth place, the red and white Alfa Romeo. Nicholas Latifi gets in between him and George Russell. Gasly backs out. There's the initial content. That's where the car then is upside down onto the gravel, and then it flips and tries to right itself. And as it does so, that's by the barriers, and then it goes over the tyre barrier and into the catch fencing. So he was actually, Martin, upside down, as you can see, and the roll hoop and the halo very much doing its job before the car digs in, and you do not ever want to see accidents like that.
Yeah, I think George was pulling to the left into the AlphaTauri. That's tripped the Alfa Romeo completely over. Luckily, it lost a little bit of speed, going round and round and round into the gravel. As I said, it's always concerning them because your rollover hoop digs into the gravel. We're told we're only seeing these replays. Now we know that he's okay, just to reassure you. Yeah, so whether George got a little tap on his right-hand side, I don't know, but so three of them got together. And just
the thing is,
so the centre of gravity of these cars is so unbelievably low that to tip them over is not easy.
Watch Gasly go to try and follow Latifi here. And is it Gasly that makes the contact?
Pits are in right there, and then fucking yachts.
What would you say that was?
Stefano Domenicali, the man responsible for Formula One, in conversation with Joe Griner, Freddie Vasseur, the Alfa Romeo team principal there too.
Drag it back and
that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. Do yourselves a favor and count. It was like 4 or 5 seconds. Your modern day average F1 car does zero.
Let's time it right here.
All right.
Joe Griner starting in ninth place, the red and white Alfa Romeo. Nicholas Latifi gets in between him and George Russell. Gasly backs out. There's the initial content. That's where the car then is upside down onto the gravel, and then it flips and tries to right itself. And as it does so, that's by the barriers, and then it goes over the tyre barrier and into the catch fencing.
You're talking 130,
Martin,
140
upside down, as you can see.
These guys are.
And the roll
that was what I was asking.
And the halo,
we were talking
very
about
much
the other day
doing
when we
its job
first saw this. I was like, Christ oh fucking mighty. I'm like, that was literally right off the fucking starting line. They weren't even down the stretch yet.
That was literally a spitting image of like every single night when I'm doing iRacing.
Right.
Like that's what my rookie class iRacing shit looks like. It's just pure fucking chaos going into the first turn.
Explodes right off the bat.
And no one survives.
And he's dead.
And they didn't walk
Well, it just
away.
blew my fucking mind to sit there and think like, all right, you know, do a little math or whatever to find out exactly how fast they were going. I didn't think they were going nearly as close to 140, 150 miles an hour as they actually were.
Yeah, they were. They were flying. They were
insane.
They were dipping because they were up probably till at least third gear going into that turn.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
At the top of third gear.
5 seconds, bro.
You're talking at least $110. At least
way
$110.
more. Way more than that.
I don't know because the only reason I say I don't think they were going fast in that because that first corner is really sharp. So to carry that much speed into it, I don't think they would have accelerated much beyond $110. I could be wrong. I could look at the telemetry and go back and see it. But
0 to 100 is 3.1 seconds.
Kilometers or miles?
I think I fucked myself. I think it's kilometers.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I think it was about 100, 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. 0 to 60 miles an hour in 2.1.
Right, so 2.1.
But the jolt from 60 to 100 is way faster than what it took to them to get from 0 to 60. Of course,
but they're not carrying 100 miles an hour into that corner.
No, only because they know to brake.
They're probably going to top out at like 100.
Right, they have a max speed.
Yeah, before they know they got to fucking bust a right real quick.
Right. And if people don't believe that these guys know their feet to the corner
I've driven Silverstone in a Formula One car on my simulator.
Yeah.
And that first corner is a fucking ride.
It's a doozy.
It is. I've gone, I don't know how many times I've taken it straight through the gravel, straight across, like, into the
Gran Turismo style?
Into the other fucking fence, like, all the way across.
Oh, yeah.
It's, Formula One cars not, a shocker, I know, they're not easy to drive, which is why there's
really
21 guys or 22 guys in the world that can do it. But then the other motorsports minute that I wanted to get into was, I threw out a tweet the other day after Bubba Wallace spun out for the second time at Road America. Bubba Wallace, as you know, is the one and only African-American NASCAR driver. You might remember him from such episodes as There's a Noose in My Garage. And his one rain delayed shortened win.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I only laughed that hard because we all know it was just huge bullshit, but you might remember him from such episodes.
Hi, I'm Bubba Wallace. You might remember me from such episodes as There's a Noose in My Garage.
Yeah, no shit.
That's the only episode you're going to know from because other than that, nobody fucking cares or watches.
Special guest Jussie Smollett.
Yeah, exactly. Special guest star Jussie Smollett.
Yeah.
But no, so Bubba Wallace he spun out for the second time during the Road America 4th of July race.
No
which was,
way.
I know, right? And so I threw out.
He was on a real team now.
So I threw out a tweet. Yeah, he's on a real team now with real equipment. Let's see what he could do. Oh wow, it's crazy. His average finish has actually gotten worse from last year. But whatever. Let's not read facts ruin the good story, right?
Right.
Especially all you fucking simps out there. So I posted on Twitter. I was like, wow. I was like, imagine if Bubba Wallace if Bubba Wallace didn't wreck every week, nobody would know he raced. Because nobody gives a flying fuck who's running 26th every week.
Right.
Like, no one fucking cares. And all the Bubba Wallace defenders just came, like, flocking out of the woodwork. Yeah, he doesn't wreck every week. Which obviously was said tongue-in-cheek because what I was basically saying was, if Bubba Wallace doesn't wreck, you don't know he's on the track.
Right.
No one cares.
Right.
Because no one cares.
But he wrecks frequently enough where it's like...
I mean, he wrecked twice on Sunday. He got rear-ended at Nashville for some reason, which, I don't know, could have been his fault, could not have been. I don't know. But it just seems like things follow this guy. He's blaming his crew chief for shit. He's all over the place. The kid's a fucking mess. I liked him at one point. I rooted for him at one point, and then he pulled the race card and he went full-blown Jamel Hill, and he just tried and he made the Netflix documentary, and now he can go fuck himself. I watched it because I had to for the show.
Didn't even watch it.
And I had to watch it, and I had to know what it was all about. It was basically like, well, because his dad is white and his mom is African-American. And one time when he was a up-and-comer at like 15 years old, somebody used an N-word at a local racetrack, and his white dad damn near lost his mind. And that was it. That was the only thing. That was like, really? That's it? That's all the... No, you didn't get randomly pulled over, like no cop interact, nothing. Like you guys couldn't spruce this up a little bit more?
Right.
Nope, that's all they had.
Yeah.
It was this random white guy at one time said, used an N-word, and his dad lost his shit. I'm like, all right. Cool. Must be tough.
Yeah.
I've been called a fat faggot by my wife like 42 times in the last 24 hours. Like,
Jesus.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I mean, get over it. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying get over racism. I'm saying, like, people say dumb shit. Why is this weird with this? Oh, that was me, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was you.
Yeah, that was me. That was my little dramatic thing. But anyway, I'm pretty sure Bubba Wallace will be out of a job after this year, which is fantastic news for everybody who likes to see people get their comeuppance. But other than that, no, if you like Bubba Wallace, tune in on Sunday because there will be a race at Atlanta, which is now a restrictor plate race, which, as you know, Bubba Wallace is only relevant at restrictor plate races because he tends to drive pretty well at those. I'll give him his credit where it's due. He's a very talented race car driver, and I really have nothing against the guy, and I really don't. But he had to go out and double down on the whole garage noose thing,
right?
And that really just seared my Nesmans.
Yeah, yeah.
And as a guy who came from Hueytown, as a guy who came from Hueytown, Alabama, hometown of my favorite race car driver, Davey Allison, the Alabama gang.
Yeah.
The whole night, I was really pulling for him, and then he had to go and pull that shit. So I'm all set with you, bro.
Yep.
It has really nothing to do with anything. And on top of it, kind of glad I didn't hitch my wagon you because you're kind of terrible.
Yeah, no shit.
Kurt Busch, who's 40 years old, is out there out driving the fucking shit out of you.
Right.
And you're a
How old is Kurt Busch?
40.
Yeah, it's getting up there,
Kurt Busch is the last.
I feel like he's been driving for 50 years.
50-50?
I'm joking.
Kurt Busch is the last active driver to have raced on a racetrack with Dale Sr.
Yeah, no, I know you're joking, but I don't know how long you've been following NASCAR for, but I'm like, oh, the Bushes? I'm like, yeah, they're new. I'm like, they're new guys.
He doesn't follow NASCAR.
Dude,
I know.
I remember
to me, the Bushes are still new guys.
Kurt was what, 2000 or 01 Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, I was still in high school.
I think he was 01 Rookie of the Year. And then Kyle came in 04, 05, somewhere in there, 06.
Yeah, the Busch brothers. We had been watching NASCAR for years.
21 years old, they're new.
Yeah, I know. Compared to the guys that when Joey and I were watching the shit at 6, 7, 8 years old, those dudes weren't even fucking around yet. You know what I mean?
I mean, Davey was only 32 when he died.
Yeah, we're talking about Jeff Bodine and fucking,
Yeah, I mean.
Derek Cope and fucking Cole. No.
Dick Trickle.
Dick Trickle.
Real name.
That's
Dick
awful.
Trickle.
Real guy.
Morgan Shepherd. You know what I mean? Dudes like that.
I mean, come on, man. We had the Morgan Shepherd go-kart.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Sitco 21. It's badass. Those are good times. But, yeah, the Bushes to me are
Yeah, no, they're OGs now.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
They're OGs. All right, we'll save the Edelman video for next week. We'll save that.
Yeah, that's not a big deal.
We'll get out of here tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We appreciate y'all.
Yep.
Joey Fats Radio, Roll 1 C1, live right here on the one, the only, the New Bedford Guide. I do want to thank you guys, by the way, for taking last Tuesday night off or agreeing to take last Tuesday night off because while you guys took last Tuesday night off, I got my first iRacing win in a NASCAR Cup car with the Roll 1 Seat 1 logo plastered all over the front of the car, and it came at nowhere else but Daytona.
Nice.
So Roll 1 Seat 1, baby. We're making moves, kid. Making moves,
In iRacing.
In iRacing, and I'll be doing that. Let's see,
in about 15 minutes.
I got about 37 minutes before my next race starts. So while I'm doing this, I'm doing all my post production.
He goes live. People are seeing him get in a seat, just stretching,
stretching out my neck, sniffing my smelling salts.
Some kid in Japan is some kid in Japan is just like, I just have a Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Let's go, fuckboy. Let's go. Yeah.
Come on, fuckboy.
Come on, fuckboy. Yeah.
It's like Yuki Tsunoda's kid. He's like, come on, fuckboy. You cannot fuck with me, fuckboy. And I'm like, why are you talking all this shit? I'll tell you right now, dude. iRacing in the rookie class is such a it looked literally every first lap looks exactly like that Formula 1 video we showed you.
Right.
It's just you literally just cross your fingers and pray to God that you're going to survive the first 2 minutes. And then it's like D-Day. You survive the first 2 minutes, and then you're like,
I would intentionally crash.
Now I'm just gonna make sure I don't fuck up and get shot in the face for no reason. You're like, and
I would 100% just be like, anybody want to DM me $5 PayPal, and I'll crash this whole race right now.
Oh, it happens. Trust me, it happens. You can't get. I have no problem with people racing hard in practice where it doesn't matter and you're practicing and you're like, all right, let's go run it in. But then you get to the race, and I call them squeefs. Because they're my little brother. That's my little brother's nickname, Squeef. And he's the kind of, idiot asshole who be like, and iRacing is a different animal. It's a totally different animal. It's not like a regular arcade video game. You respect the game. It's like a golf course. You respect the field. You race clean. You don't wreck people on purpose. Listen, if you got to move somebody, you move somebody. And but you don't try to wreck people. Squeef is the kind of kid who's he gets passed by 15 cars. He's out of the race. And he's like, well, fuck this. And just does a U-turn on the track and goes back the other way and just ruins it for everybody. So, yeah, there's a lot of that. I call them squeefs.
I'd be down like by 15 points in the fourth quarter in NBA 2K.
Maybe
NBA
now.
2K, I'm like this with Kendrick Perkins. Send him out there, just start knocking out the best players.
Shooting.
Yeah.
No. Start decking like LeBron James and Steph Curry.
Just taking out their knees. We can call them Noah Gragsons from now on, I guess. But anyway, thank you all for joining us. We'll be back next Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. right here live on the one, the only, the New Bedford Guide.
Follow
Joey
the
Fast
page
Radio,
for crazy
Roll One
shit.
Seat One. Love y'all. Peace. We'll check you next week. Happy
Later.
4th.
Later.